free single questions. Well, not single questions, but you know what I mean. One free card pull, and then we're also doing paid single question readings. Feel free to hop on, let me know. I'm only going to be on for a little while today. Of course, all my private readings are available too. Hey Noku, how are you doing? Hey, what's up, Dave? Hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody's doing good and received their W-2s on time. I'm dealing with that shit this morning. I'm good, how are you? In case you were curious, it's raining today. I always want to know what it's like in Africa. So yes, I am always curious. And it's raining today in South Africa. Nice. But there's still humidity, so it's Florida essentially, but not really. Good morning, Jazz. Hey, what's up, Hannah? Can you check Arjun's feelings and actions towards me? We broke up in 2022 December. 2022? 3 years ago? All right, I'm not going to judge you, but I'll show you, okay? Well, that's 3 years, girl. But let's get into it. Feeling and actions towards you. So, with the Five of Wands energy, I'm going to pull out another card for you, okay? Pull out another one. Okay. So I feel like, so this is ending up a little bit better with this. So I'll pull out a fourth one just to give you just a little bit more of a happy ending here, okay? So I feel like the both of you guys are at an argument and at an odds with each other. This person, I don't want to say this, but I have no other way to say this. Hold on, let me think of another way to say this. This person doesn't necessarily have the most open heart towards you at this current time. To land a job through this. I'm currently studying a different language. Hey, what's up, Hannah? I'll get to you in just a moment, okay? Damn. I'm only saying this because I feel your sensitivity towards this situation, and I feel how much you still love this person, and how much you still care, and that you wish that there could have been just like a moment of reconnection, and that could be happening in the future where you guys have a breakthrough moment, and you guys have the potential to get back together. But currently, this person hates your fucking guts, okay? And I've been wanting to say that in a nice way, but I'm not. Guys, I try, okay? But with the Five of Wands energy, this person is at an extraordinarily odds with you, okay? But they're eventually going to move on from that. They're eventually going to, break free from that, maybe do some freedom traveling, stuff like that. And the both of you guys are going to end up having a conversation which could lead to commitment in the future. But as of right now, this person does not want to talk to you unless they kind of like pursue you first, okay? With the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. That's why I added a couple more cards, because I was like, I'm not just going to tell you that this person hates you or like doesn't want, but that's the energy that I'm receiving from that card, okay? I don't feel like they hate you, but they hate you in a way. I don't know what the fuck you did. I don't know what this person did. I don't know what you guys said to each other, but this person definitely doesn't want to talk to you right now. But in the future, I feel like they will. With the Ace of Swords energy and the Ten of Pentacles, that could be a strong signifier of potentially even building into like a serious committed energy, a serious committed relationship. So it looks like you guys were, had built a lot up to that point of you guys having that breaking point. But overall, I feel like this person still has love for you, but it's very hidden. And he's not willing to kind of like break through that barrier right now. He could also be like talking to friends, like gossiping about like some of the stuff that you guys said in personal, Hello, I'm going to send in a few. Hey, what's up, Sigma? But overall, I feel like this person is going to speak with you. It might be a little while before they do, but they're going to end up kind of just being really free-spirited, not wanting to like really like lock in to a relationship entirely with you. when they do reconnect. And you're probably gonna be like, why is this? And you guys are gonna be able to kind of like work that on your own. But overall, right now, how this person's currently feeling towards you is they're pretty upset and they're pretty at odds and they're standing their ground. They will eventually move on from it. Okay. And I do feel like both of you guys are going to eventually have like a breakthrough conversation, but that's the energy that I'm picking up there. And I know that it's probably not the most favorable, but at least there's a happier ending where this person is going to have, this breakthrough moment of talking with you. You know what I mean? But, you know, damn, I'm sorry, you know, that happened. But at the same time, I feel like this person is going to try to reconnect with you. Okay. You just kind of have to give it time, kind of live your life, kind of go on your own separate adventures. And you're like, I don't want to do that by myself. I want to do it with them. And I completely understand that. But, you want to be able to go on those adventures. You know what I mean? Go on those free, like, things. Even though it hurts you to have to experience these things without this person, you just try. Okay. And try not to think about them in that moment. And if you do, think about kind of like how they would have ruined the moment and how it's a blessing that they're not there in that moment. Okay, which will help you kind of heal a little bit. All right, but that's what I'm getting. You're probably like, how is that going to help? You're at Disney World. Okay, so I used to go to Disney World like all the time with my ex-husband, right? We had annual passes. We used to go all the time. I haven't really been there in a long time. So, I last time that I went there, I went for my niece's birthday party a couple years back, and it like hit me, you know what I mean? Like all the shit. But at the same time, I thought, damn, like he would always like hinder me from like going into like certain stores or stuff like that. Even if I just wanted to walk around and look at stuff, he would like nitpick at like what I eat really intensely, if I wanted like something else. He would do like it was way better with him not there. I was able to enjoy it so much more. And I felt guilty thinking that way because in the moment I thought that it was like really great because I had somebody there. But I mean, who wants somebody like walking in front of you all the time or like you know what I mean? When you're married to that person, you don't want that person like walking in front of you and just pretending that they're kind of single. You know what I mean? Or feeling embarrassed to even like take a photo with you in front of the castle or like, because you're overweight or whatever. Like those little things. But that's if you want the relationship to fail. You know what I mean? If you don't want it to kind of like revamp up, but you do want it to revamp up. So it's a little bit different. But just a little bit tidbit. I'm not telling you like, oh, you're going to feel that way or whatever. But, just don't feel bad about that because I feel like there's a reason. Maybe you feel a little bit of angst and anger towards him as well that you would like to work through. So, you have to, kind of like relate it to that. But anyway, so let's get into the next question. I spent a little bit too much time on that one. Div. Div asked something. Not Div, Hannah. That's who I was on. Div I was on. I'm currently studying a different language. Will I be able to land a job through this? So, let's see. Translation. Government. Okay. Alright, so before I'm even pulling out the cards, immediately once I'm tapping in, I'm picking up translator and I'm picking up a government service position potentially for you, okay? But let's get into it. With the way it moves. Dearest you, a client will try to backtrack on a purchase made. They will receive intense karma for this. This will affect not only their money. Pray for your enemies. They do not know what they have done. They are fools. Love spirit is also coming forth. Dearest you, a blank offer. So a unique offer is going to be coming towards you, okay? Dearest you, you'll be able to pay all of your bills for a year in advance. Regard spirits. You're going to get a contracting position potentially through this. Dearest you, you have worked so hard now. It's time to travel and explore. You'll be surprised to be able to take a break. Remember, even God took a day of rest after creating the universe. Regards, spirit. Okay, so, well, the earth really, it's inaccurate. But anyway, so with that energy, I do feel like you are going to be able to get a position. I also do feel like a lot of travel is going to be involved, okay, for you. But that's what I'm receiving for you, love. Toya, I just received your payment for a single question. And we can get started whenever you want. Hey, hey. Why is Adita being so distant with you? Thank you, Jazz. You're welcome, Hana. I feel like you really don't have anything to worry about. You have like a lineage of abundance. And I normally don't say that to anybody. But you have a lineage of abundance. So what that means is every single lifetime your family sends to like break through some form of poverty and obtain like a large amount of money. But first you have to work through some kind of like generational karma for like little, I feel like your karmas aren't long. They're like short-lived. For some reason, I'm getting that for you, Hannah. Thank you so much. I'm ready, love. Okay, so let's get into your question. We're going to get into a paid reading for the next 10 minutes, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm just pulling up Square, looking at her question that she posted on there. Give me 1 moment. I got my tablet going, so that's what I'm doing. It's on my tablet here. 21 years later, it loads. We're on the go, sorry. Okay, so let's see. Got it loaded. All right, energy uptime, my current relationship. Thank you. Okay. All right, so let's get into it. And we're going to start off at 12 minutes exactly. And Jenna, I do feel your vibrancy is really intense. Just give me until, if you're still here, I don't have a list for reasons because people aren't really patient. So they'll just like leave in and out. And then I'll end up having this huge list of people and I'll call through the name and I'll be like, I'll call their name like 3 times and then they don't show up. So I stopped doing lists and I randomly choose for free questions, okay? And Jenna, that was not your reading. I've only done Hana and Div. Okay. Anyway, so I'm going to get into Toya's read for the next 10 minutes. Okay. So now that we got that cleared up a little bit, and let's get into Toya's reading, starting at 13 minutes. You're good, V. I appreciate the help. But Toya's usually really good with that. She's my moderator on here. But all right, so let's get into it with the energy update. For you and your partner. For you and your partner. Energy update for you and your partner. And your person. All right, so both of you guys may have a little bit of stagnancy coming forth. And I don't know why I wanted to say the next week or two. I don't know why I wanted to say the next week or two. Are you like concentrated on that time frame? But for some reason, well, this could explain it with the Two of Pentacles next week or two. But with the Queen of Wands coming forth, you're manifesting, and you're manifesting very fast. And we haven't gotten the clarification yet, but you are, especially within this connection. You're asserting yourself, you're being really confident. Your energy is being, honestly, it's exuding a lot of attractiveness. Okay, you're attracting a lot to you, not just from your partner, but also just from life in general, because there's certain energy that you kind of like unlocked. Like what has been creating a lot of stagnancy, like within your love life and relationships and things of that nature, it's now like being removed. And it's because of some kind of reassurance that you've received. So again, it's a matter of belief, okay? But let's get into the Queen of Wands. The Strength card, a lot of Leo energy shining through. So something significant could be happening for the both of you guys during Leo season, which is different. Hallelujah, exactly. So underneath the Two of Pentacles, you have the Temperance card, and you've been very patient with wanting to balance things out between you and your partner. And with the Strength card energy coming up right underneath that Queen of Wands, it's like you're manifesting throughout all obstacles. You are able to like conquer what's going on between the both of you right now, okay? In the long haul, especially with the Strength card. That's like a victory. after like the arguments, the fights, the like everything, you know, that's the victory here. But getting into the next one here, you've been patient. Maybe you're going to be, your patience can be tested a little bit for the next 1 to 2 weeks, like I was picking up. Okay. But I want you to know that he feels really grounded with you. And he also feels like, I don't want to go anywhere, with the King of Pentacles energy underneath the Hangman in the reversal. It's almost like he has become aware of the love that you generally are giving him, and he actually feels like it's real that you're showing him. Before, he was like, oh, she's just doing this to get my good graces, like whatever. She's not even like, you know, like maybe she's like, he was really thinking about doubts most of the time. Okay. And that's what, you know, created a lot of complacency. But now he wants to be 100% open with you and genuine and build something pretty serious with the Ten of Pentacles energy coming forth. Despite the little hiccups that you guys might have, or the ins and outs, or the miscommunications, he still sees you within this right of like, we could actually build a family together. With the Ten of Pentacles energy coming forth underneath the Five of Swords in the reversal, he's going to start becoming a lot more genuine with this and showcasing this more to you on the surface, what he wants out of this connection generally. He's going to be a little bit more assertive with it as well. A bit more stubborn, really, is the word. Thank you, Toya. Now, underneath the Eight of Wands in reverse, so you possibly aren't going to be receiving some favorable communication, okay? And I don't know why I feel like it's not from him to you. It could be from an ex to you. Somebody who's wanting to relive the past with you, and it's because your energy is open again, okay? That's literally what it is. It's because your energy is open once again, okay? With the Six of Cups energy coming forth. But let's get into it just a little bit more. You're getting the World card. So this is a completion of a cycle that you guys have just previously went through, and you're about to burst into a new one. Oh, I don't want any past anything. Yeah, but this is also closing out that chapter and breaking free of something. Now, I feel like it's not only you who's going to be receiving this communication. It could also be him as well, from that person he was kind of messing around with during your separation. This person could be coming back trying to like communicate. Yes, we're working about it. Exactly, yes. And with the Eight of Cups energy in the reversal, it's almost like this person hasn't necessarily let them go entirely. Okay. But with the Ace of Swords, there's going to be a breakthrough, and there's going to be a really strong victory happening for you. And I feel like it's because you were vocal about what you wanted in the beginning. And that's why he's going to feel really certain about cutting this other person off. Okay. Now, the both of you guys could get into some disagreements, maybe some arguments about this person of the past, or maybe you feeling like he's not 100% like there. I don't know why I'm getting that energy. Like, you guys could be like hanging out or whatever, and he's just really disassociative, like not. And he said, yes, I've been vocal. I feel like that's working out in your favor, to be very transparent. Okay. Because it's almost like he was like in a guessing game of like, are you wanting to be with me seriously, or are we just kind of messing around, or like, can I leave my stuff here, can I not, what do you want, like that kind of energy. With the Chariot card energy coming forth in the upright, you're getting the Fool card, and you're also getting Aloma Cinnamon Grill just messaged me wishing me a happy birthday. I'm not 28 for another week. Anyway, the Death card energy coming forth. I don't know why that came up. I'm so sorry. And you know what's crazy? That could be a significant indicator, because you remember that situation that happened on your birthday. And that was the last time you guys really had a very serious argument, like blowout. I'm serious. I'm like, I'm not turning 28 for another week. But for some reason, I feel like with that, I take that as indicators, as signs, guys. You know, I don't think anything's of coincidence. I really don't. Okay. I think everything happens on purpose with purpose. Okay. Even if we don't like it or understand it or whatever, I feel like everything kind of happens with purpose. So with this and that email that I literally just received, I kid you not, let me show you my email. Hold on. Okay. You guys are going to see my stuff a little bit, but anyway, happy birthday from Aloma Cinema Girl. So like I said, it's not like I just made that up all of a sudden. It was like, oh yeah, and this came up. Like, no, you saw it, girl, and you saw a little bit of my information on there too. Anyway, so the Death card energy coming forth. He wants to create a brand new beginning, like literally start this year brand new, fresh. And he wants to make sure that he makes your birthday this year a priority because of what happened last year. And it's still weighing on his mind. Can you believe it? It's still weighing on his mind. It's probably because it is important, you know. Ten of Cups energy coming forth. With the Ten of Cups energy coming forth in the upright position, this is also emotional fulfillment. So even though you guys may have your little arguments or disagreements or things like that, you guys are going to end up breaking free from that. Might even go on a little journey with the Fool card energy and the Chariot. You might even do something spontaneous too, which is have him kind of like move in with you. Or do something a little bit more serious of that nature. And you're probably like, no, I don't want that. I already kind of worked that through in my mind. I completely get it. But for some reason, I'm getting kind of that vibe as well. One more from the top, and then we'll transition to some switch cards. Or if you want the love letter deck, let me know. We can get that. We can get into that too. But the Sun card energy coming forth, a lot more energy of vibrancy is coming towards you. And what do I mean by that? A lot of the blocked off shit that you guys haven't been like talking about and avoiding talking about and whatever, it's going to come to the surface. It's going to come to the light, and it's going to come to the light in a way to like where it's work throughable. Okay, to like where you guys aren't just like going head to head and just being each other's enemy. It's like you guys are actually going to talk through things, and Libras are really good with that. Is that even if it's harsh or something like that, they're able to like talk through things in a way that where you have closure and you find that kind of like, I don't know, like you kind of find this peace within inside of yourself. Libras have a tendency to do that. Now, one more from the top. Ten of Wands in the upright. Interesting. The reason why is because even after you guys have this conversation, a part of you is not going to let go of maybe some of the shit that he said before or the shit that he did before. And I feel like that's natural to feel that way. But it's almost like you're going to feel like you're on a brink holding on to a lot of the responsibility in the relationship or carrying that relationship. But you're going to break through that again through a really emotional conversations. You guys have breakthroughs through emotional conversations and your empathic ability as well, because the Queen of Cups, she has psychic notations. Before she even receives the damn message, she feels that there's going to be a message in the bottle floating to her, and everybody else calls her crazy, and then all of a sudden she's got this fucking trophy in her hand, there's a message in it, there's a bottle in it, and everybody's like, oh, okay, oh, that's just a coincidence. But to the Queen of Cups, that's not a fucking coincidence if she knew about it beforehand. You know what I mean? So, and for some reason I'm getting really attached to this on the side that I've never noticed before. And it's reminding me of like, first of all, it's reminding me of a different place, reminding me of the Space Needle as well, Seattle. But then it's also reminding me of a couple different things. It's reminding me of like a jewelry store where you see like all the beads like stacked up as well. And there's something about it that's spiritual based. And how many beads are there? 4? Potentially 4 children. And for some reason, my mind's eye went exactly to like the placement of children below the pinky and above the heart line. And you remember like 4 kids. I don't know if I want 4 kids, but I don't know why I'm getting that. You said he's from Seattle? Oh, well, that makes sense. Anyway, I thought I was being fucking crazy. And you said you have 4 children? Okay. So that makes sense. Even though I felt crazy going into that picture. Makes sense. But anyway, that's what I'm getting there. Okay, so there's a confirmation of there. But for some reason, I was just really focused on that. And there's a part of you that's going to be like not trusting towards him still, even after you have these emotional conversations, stuff like that. But, and you said, no, don't feel like that. Yeah, girl, I feel crazy sometimes, you know. I'm happy that my dude doesn't make me feel crazy with it at all now. You know, but Jazz is psychic. You're funny me. But that's what I'm getting for the tarot spread. I feel like you're going to be kind of like, all right, I'm just going to watch myself put my guard up a little bit. It's almost like you're not going to be, I feel like this is your energy. I feel like this is not his. I feel like you're not going to be 100% emotionally vulnerable with him. Like you're going to be emotionally vulnerable, open, like 7 of Wands in reversal, like on the surface level, but not on like a really deep emotional connective level. Is what I'm getting with the tarot. But let's get into it with you said LOL. Yeah, I know that is a good thing. Yeah, it is a little. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? So it's almost like, but that's what I'm getting there with the tarot spread. But let's get into it with the message deck. Now, do you want the switch deck or do you want the massive like love and spiritual? Hold on, I have this zoomed in. The massive like love and like spiritual deck as well. Let me know, or if you want a certain deck in particular, you can let me know that and I can get into it. Let me just get my charging cord, guys. It's an extending cord, but I have to get it because my phone is literally on 10%. It's just always dying. Hold on. I try to keep everything charged up. It's so funny. I was really focused on charging my tablet up, and that thing's like at 100%. Everything else is at 100% besides my fucking vlogging phone, which is crazy. Massive love and spiritual deck. Okay, let me go grab that in my drawer. Hold on. You're going to see, like, maybe it won't fall. Hold on. It probably won't. 1 second, guys. Get this charging cord. It's super long and it's the best investment I ever made. Hold on. There we are. My spiritual deck and love deck. Boom, boom. Okay. Oh, damn. Hold on, guys. Okay, so you may or may not be able to hear me as closely because I have my mic off and I have my charging cord in, but I'll try to speak kind of not super loud, but I'll speak at a moderate. Hopefully you guys can hear me, okay? Just let me know if you guys can hear me. And then you had 3 minutes left with your read when I paused. Audio was good. Okay, thank you, V. All right, so let's get into it. I can hear you. All right, perfect. All right, so let's get into it. Ooh, a little bit of complications with that shuffle. I don't know if you saw that. A little bit of complications there, but let's see. Okay. It was just shuffling smoothly. So communicational issues. Let's see. All right, we'll also read the bottom. At the bottom, you're receiving lapis lazuli. Stimulate your third eye and third chakras with this high vibrational protective stone. Ideal for working to increase clear communication, lapis lazuli is excellent for discerning truths and dispelling negative energy. So lapis lazuli is a really good manifestation stone, especially for like wanting to have open conversations with your partner or things like that, okay? Or if you want to speak up for yourself a lot more, it'll give you a little bit more amplified confidence to speak up for yourself. But I'm also feeling like there could be a little bit of communicational issues that end up happening with the both of you guys. And that is probably where that 5 of Wands energy came in. I gotta get my nails done, guys. This is fucking, what is this? Anyway, dearest you, we are far from over and I will be back to reconcile with you. I cannot stay mad at you for very long. Not when I love you as deeply as this. I may not apologize, but I will reach out to you again. I miss everything about you. I want to know if you are okay. I want to show you that I care more than I've often led you to believe with my actions. I can't let you go even if I wanted to, and I seriously think I will marry you. I will never let anyone else marry you. I will reach out soon. So there's some heavy commitment energy there, okay, and him feeling really grounded with you like I was touching base on a little bit earlier and within your read. But getting into it a little bit more, dearest Stu, let's go on a trip together. So remember that energy, it felt like maybe a little bit of travel or movement energy. This is confirmation of that. Dearest Stu, let's go on a trip together. I'm waiting for things to balance out of my finances in life. He may end up wanting to take you to Seattle to see like where he's from. Anyway, yet all I can seem to ponder about is spending time away alone with you. I just want us to feel like we just met all over again. I want to go somewhere different, yet with subtly romantic scenery. I want to go away just for a short while. I want to get intoxicated with you and make love. Love yours. So definitely wanting to have a good time with you. Definitely wanting to spend time with you. What did you say? You said okay. And then, yep, we talk about traveling. And I feel like he's wanting to do it. Like actually wanting to book the trip and wanting to like do that for you, but for both of you guys. Just kind of separate for your environment a little bit. Dear Stu, I'll be sleeping over your house soon. I miss waking up next to you, so could be a little bit of sleepover happening soon. I miss kissing you in the morning and having my morning breakfast served between your thighs. I crave to be close to you for more than just a few hours. I crave all of you at all times. I miss your touch, your kiss, and every little thing that you'd never expect me to miss. I need to cuddle with you tonight. No one else but you is who I want to wake up to. Love, yours is also coming in. Dearest you, I want to see you pregnant. I want to have a true reason to begin again. This pregnancy will be hard for others to accept, especially my ex. I hope to be able to provide for our children and for you. I want to be with you every step of the way. I know this isn't how you wanted things to take place, yet this is happening. We will be a part of each other's lives till death do us part. I will propose to you soon. I will keep this a secret. I do not want anyone to know until it is safe. I will be committed to you and only you fully. I want our lives to be private, not for everyone to ruin. Do you agree? Is also coming in. So remember I told you could be having another child soon when I was concentrating, looking crazy at the statue, okay? Dearest you, I want to show you my appreciation for you. I want to give you the best oral sex you've ever had in your life. I want to take my time and pleasure you for a long time. I want to get you so ready to make love with me. I want you to feel sexy and beautiful. I want you to know I love even the taste of you. I plan on doing this soon when we both have time to love for a long time. I'll wait until the time is right. Love, yours is also coming forth. Africa is coming in as well. So ancestry from Africa is coming in, okay? And it could also be a sign for protection from African ancestry, okay? Yes, I agree with this card. Yep, you did, Jazz. Yeah. Acts of service is also coming in. They value, and Africa's coming in, but listen, let me tell you something, okay? I don't know if you're saying OMG to Africa, but for some reason I want to touch more base on Africa. So for those of you guys that have like watched my live from time to time, you guys know that like my ancestry is Nigerian, okay? So like on my father's side, I also have Puerto Rican and German on my mom's, okay? So like, but if you ask my dad, I am just black, okay? But he likes to, anyway. It's a little different. Africa, okay? For some reason, I feel like you have a really strong ancestry, may have shared a past life with each other, and it could have something to do with Africa. And that's not me being racist or anything crazy, because I don't know why people say it would. Girl, I am not, okay? Acts of service. They value when their partner goes out of their way. Oh my God. OMG was for the card before Africa. Oh, okay, the card before Africa. Oh, the oral sex one. Oh my God, I know, right? Anyway, acts of service they value when their partner goes out of their way to make their life easier. It's things like bringing them soup when they're sick, making coffee in the morning, picking up their dry cleaning. This love language is for people who believe that actions speak louder than words. They like to be shown how they're appreciated. Again, another form of appreciation. I want to show you my appreciation for you. They like to be shown how they're appreciated, and they like to show others that they appreciate them for those who give this love language, okay? Doing the smaller and bigger chores to make their lives easier or more comfortable is highly supposed to be valued by them. Cleaning the house after a long day, taking care of their animals. Hi, Kitty. Thank you for the super chat. Next time, feel free to just purchase on my site, okay? I'm going to still give you your reading, but next time, just purchase on my site, okay? Being present when they cannot, grocery shopping for them, cooking meals when they are depleted, watching the little one is also coming forth. And again, there's an emphasis on the little one. You could end up getting pregnant, okay? Yes, actions speak louder than words for me, I agree. So I feel like this is what he's going to be demonstrating to you, okay? I really do feel that. But that's what I'm getting for you. Thanks, sorry, can only do super chat. Oh, no, you're fine. Just so you know, on Square, I accept international payment, okay? And it's a trusted platform. And you can Google that, you can look it up, you can research it on your own just to feel comfortable whenever you want to feel comfortable. But just in the future, feel free to purchase on my site, okay? Jenna been waiting. Go ahead, Jenna. I'll answer Jenna's free question before I get into Kitty's question, okay? I feel that, Jazz, immensely feel that energy. Yes, and also, I want you to know, I'll give you another mini message, okay? So if you want one, on your person, just let me know. If you want something different, let me know, okay? But I'm going to give you an additional one. Or if you want one full one on, you know, finances and stuff like that, I can do that too. But yeah, just ask me, okay? And I'll do that for you. Why is Adita being so distant towards you? Thanks. How long is the list? Should I come back? You're going to be literally right after I answer Jenna, and I'm only going to give her just a few cards, like 1 or 2 cards, okay? Why is Adita being so distant towards you? So why is Aditya being distant towards you? So you already know the answer to this question with the High Priestess energy coming forth, okay? You already know the answer to this question, but you want reassurance that he's going to be back. I do feel like sometimes he may feel as though like it can be kind of like overwhelming sometimes with conversation. So he creates separation in space, and he likes to seclude himself and to kind of be like in his own bubble, okay? Is what I'm getting for the Queen of Swords energy coming forth. Now, an additional one you're receiving is the Queen of Pentacles. Now, I'm going to pull out 4 cards for you, okay? So you're going to end up, you just, honestly, you don't want to know why he's being so distant. You want to know if he's going to reach out to you soon. And he is going to be reaching out to you soon, but you already know why he's being distant. He wants space, he wants separation, he wants to live in his own world a little bit. And even though that's hurtful to say, it's how he feels. So that's why he's not saying anything to you, because it's hurtful to say. So he's letting his actions kind of speak for him, which is still kind of hurtful, you know? With the High Priestess energy and the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles and the Magician energy in the reversal, okay? This is almost like maybe he's going to come back and kind of lie to you about some stuff, okay? The reason why he's been kind of like distant. The Magician card in the reversal. Thank you so much. Toy, I got your message on Square. No problem, okay? With the Magician energy coming up in the reversal, I do feel really strongly here, okay, that this person's going to lie to you. Now, you're going to receive a notation, you're going to receive a message, and it's going to be in Aquarius season, okay? And I feel like this relationship is going to, you know, tread on, but until maybe like May, okay, before things start to get a little bit stagnant between the both of you guys, okay? You said, or is it another girl? That's a completely different question. That's a completely different question, a completely different one. But you already know the answer to this question, why he's being so distant with the High Priestess. It wouldn't come out, the High Priestess wouldn't come out if you didn't know the answer already. You just doubt that answer. But with the Queen of Swords energy, the Queen of Pentacles, he's going to be reaching back out to you. You're going to be receiving a notation. He might end up wanting to like see you and stuff like that. But with the Magician energy coming up in the reversal, he may end up lying to you about the reasons why he was distant. Okay? But just keep that in mind. But he's going to reach out to you soon. The reason why he's distant now, I feel like he's trying to create space for himself. He's not really wanting to be like super locked into a relationship at this time. But he's going to be reaching out to you eventually. Sometimes I feel like these men's spiritual assistants sometimes. You know, like, oh, he's going to reach back out to you. Like, you know, sometimes I feel like that. But anyway, that's what I'm receiving. I do feel like he is going to come in kind of like lovey-dovey and kind of like love-bomby, you know? But that's what I'm receiving for you, Jenna, okay? But he is going to reach out. Okay, so Kitty. Hey, what's up, love? If you want, you can post your question and let me know. We can get started with your 10-minute read. The relationship will be stagnant in May. Yeah, communication could be a little bit stagnant in May. This could be dealing with something in regards to lying, which leads to that Gemini energy frequency that you're receiving with the Magician. If you want to know more additives, definitely check out my free pick a card readings. Or if you want to purchase a reading with me, you can. You can get an instant reading now, or you can, you know, purchase a reading on my site. Either way is fine. But besides that, you know, I hope you enjoyed, okay? How is E feeling about you? Okay, so let's get into it, Kitty. So let's get into it at 39 minutes exactly. I'm going to shuffle in your energy and focus in. How is it feeling about you currently at this time? How is it feeling about you currently at this time? I don't need any more context. I tend to pick up on the frequency that I need to pick up on, but you're more than welcome to share what you'd like to, okay? Guys, remember I practice distance Reiki, so I'm able to connect with people like not in the same room or not in the same environment. I don't really need to know what's really going on. Anyway, so with the Knight of Cups energy, but I sent a message saying I don't want to fly to see him because it doesn't feel right now. Okay, so what I'm going to let you do is I'm going to let you type everything that you want to type, and then we'll get started with your reading, okay? Because I have a feeling that you have a lot to say to me. So go ahead, and I don't want you to feel rushed with it, so go ahead. Okay, so you said that you can't see him. You don't know if he took it well. Hey, what's up, Nana? I'm on a paid reading right now for Kitty, but you're right after her, okay? So I'm just allowing Kitty a moment to kind of let me know what she would like me to know. But that's okay because I trust what's meant to be will be, but I do like him. Okay, all right. I'm just cautious. Okay. What is your zodiac sign, Kitty? Sun sign. And I need to also know your moon. But I just sent a message saying I don't want to fly to see him because it doesn't feel right now. So first and foremost, he still has like an affinity for you, like he still cares for you with the Knight of Cups energy. So let's relieve that anxiety there, okay? And let's go to the basis of the problem, which kind of derives from abandonment, okay? You've been abandoned in certain situations in your life. You're an Aries. Interesting. And you feel this way? Let's get to the next one here. What's your moon sign? 10 of Pentacles energy. Girl, really you have nothing to worry about. I feel like you have a lot of... All right, so remember, you have an energy that derives from the god of war, right? So you're going to have an internal war, all right? A mental war, a physical war, an emotional war, okay? And sometimes it happens in a spiritual war. And right now you're having a spiritual war with the 8 of Swords energy. All right, and it comes at a heightened state for Aries. Like, it's just like it comes at this overwhelming sense of anxiety. Okay, I had to take a second and allow you to kind of write what you needed to write so I could just like reserve because your energy was kind of everywhere. Okay, but it's because you actually genuinely care about this person. All right, so you're thinking about all the faults and all the ways that it could go wrong when in reality your intuition is like telling you right there. It's like leading you to the water where he's at, but you're blindfolded by your doubts. So I want you to know that this person really feels like they're already your partner, okay? With the Emperor card coming forth, the Knight of Cups, and the Tower card, you did shock him by what you said. But I want you to know that this person actually feels like you're a dream come true, that you are somebody that they actually want to be with. And I feel like there could be some like love notation happening in Aquarius season. Could be, you know, it's so funny. The coldest sign that people say like is so emotionalist, you have Valentine's Day in the emotionalist sign. That is fucking hilarious. Anyway, so, you know, I'm just saying. But for some reason, I'm getting that vibe with the Star card energy underneath the Knight of Cups that screams to me Pisces, Aquarius cusp energy. And that is in that kind of weird time frame of like the 14th to the 19th kind of energy, or 17th, you know, that kind of time frame. Now, the Hangman energy coming forth in the upright position. So it's not over? By any means, it's not over at all. I do feel like this person is waiting for you, waiting for some kind of sign, okay, that it's not over as well. But with the 10 of Pentacles energy coming up in the upright position, this person is kind of like dedicated to make it work with you, with the Page of Swords energy coming forth underneath that 10 of Pentacles, okay? And I do feel like you're going to be receiving some communication soon from him that's like going to give you some more reassurance. But for some reason... And the reason why I say that is because they look at the Page of Swords. He's holding the sword, the information that you need, okay, that you're yearning for, and that's going to break you free so you can follow your intuition freely and heal your heart from a situation. If there was a third-party situation, there's no more of a third-party situation, and you keep thinking that the same thing that's going to happen. It's almost like you think that you have love, life, karma, and you do, but you've already worked through a lot of that, so this is a brand new slate, honestly. This is a brand new slate with this person. But underneath the Emperor card, you have the Empress. Like I said, this person feels like they're your partner already. The 10 of Pentacles and the Emperor and the Empress screams, I'm going to get married to you one day. That's what it is, generational line, connecting with somebody. Empress and Emperor, mom and dad, husband and wife energy. It's beyond just the same suits, okay? Thank you. I've done so much healing, and I feel like it shows because you've done a lot of healing, especially with your mental state, and battling the things that have really like. And I'm not saying, oh my God, you're crazy, you're this, you're that. No, this could be depression, this could be sadness, this could be freaking traumatic events that you've had to like experience in your life. Whether that be, if other people think it's not as traumatic, I mean, whatever. It was traumatic for you. You know what I mean? Now, underneath the Tower card, you have the Four of Wands energy in the upright. Okay. Now, you said, yes, I have. Thank you. You're welcome. And you said that at 12:14 p.m. and I was talking about 2:14. I was talking about February 14th. So that's interesting. And that's my birthday. So anyway, so underneath the Tower card is the Four of Wands energy coming forth in the upright. Okay. The both of you guys are going to get back together. And I do also feel like the both of you guys are going to shockingly get into a serious relationship. Kind of like out of a whirlwind here. So it's almost like you're kind of waiting for these things to take place, and he's almost like waiting for you to calm down. I don't know why, don't laugh, but for some reason I'm getting this scene. Let me see if I can find it. I've been showing clips and readings as of right now, but hold on, let me show you this clip. Hold on. Rue, calm down, Fez.
Rue, calm down, Fez.
Hold on. You know, what's else better than 8 inches? This is literally what I'm seeing.
Black cop.
Hold on, hold on.
So I know that's kind of racist, but the point is, in every movie, he's always calmly putting the fucking pieces of the case together while everybody else around him is fucking freaking out saying, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Morgan. You're a fucking bad husband. You should fucking retire. But no, Morgan is fucking hyper-focused because he can see beyond the little details. He's looking for the big fucking picture because all of this shit, it's connected, Fez. And it is way bigger than any of us can even fucking see. The point is, that's me. Right now, that is fucking me. I can see.
You were such an Aries. Hold on.
Fucking clearly.
She's a Virgo, but for some reason, I'm like, damn. I'm seeing it. Oh my God. Hold on. This isn't the part, though. It's coming up. Hold on.
Word. She can't hear me, right?
You can't see
Damn.
you either.
You know, I am kind of like this as well. You know, damn.
Trust me, Ruth. She not gonna gossip.
Okay. Do you still have that gun?
Okay,
What
not
gun?
that part. Hold on. Okay.
Be quiet.
Fez, I can't stand here. Like,
Yes,
really,
the fuck you can. Shh. Be quiet. Listen, I'm really serious right now. You just need to sit your manic ass down and be quiet for 5 fucking minutes, Rue. I'm not fucking playing with you. Sit down and shut the fuck up.
All right, that's the part that I kept hearing in my mind, but YouTube gave me a sign. Heads up, we've detected video in your stream belonging to someone else. Your stream may be temporarily blocked. If you plan to continue, please ensure that the content owner has added your channel to their allow list. You know, fuckery. But I found out the other song that I played, they're like, oh yeah, you can enable monetization and you can actually use that song and da-da-da-da. And I'm like, oh, so now you want my help. I was like, that sounds like both of us. That sounds like, I don't know why I was getting that energy. And I was just like, oh shit, okay. So he's chill, he's the chill one. He's like the one processing all that, but you can be kind of like the overthinker. And I have a tendency to be that way as well. Trust me, I mean, look what I do for a living. So like, I get it. But for some reason, I feel like both of you guys are going to end up together, okay? You guys are going to end up, like, breaking through some shit, okay? And I also do feel like it's going to happen at a whirlwind when you really do least expect it. I'm going to pull out another card for you. You guys share a past life together, like, for sure, with the 6 of Cups energy coming forth. And the 8 of Pentacles energy. I'm a huge overthinker, yeah. But with the 8 of Pentacles energy coming forth and the up, me too, girl. I'm an Aquarius. People tell me all the time, stop overthinking, stop overanalyzing, just chill, relax. It's not, you know what I mean? You're good. Like, it's fine. Turn the news off. Like, you know, you got me overthinking. Anyway, So with the Eight of Pentacles energy coming forth, he's going to communicate with you. He also has a tendency to get these really intense flashbacks of those happy moments together that you guys share. Yeah, yeah. But let's get into your, would our relationship be good though? Would he treat me well? So that's a different reading. That's a longer reading. This is only for a single question. Okay. You have a lot of doubts about this connection due to some previous situations that have happened, and we touched base on that a little bit. But let's get into the main question that you have, and we'll get into some love notations, and they'll let you know a little bit more into it. Okay. But I'm gonna give you a choice between two different decks. Okay. You said I can donate again. Unless it's through my site, that's the only way that I would accept the donation. I don't know how to disable super chats. I don't know how to disable it for my account. They made me a YouTube partner and I can't get out of that. They like take, so I hope you guys know, like, YouTube doesn't pay you until you receive, like, they don't pay you out. Like, it could be months before I get paid for this one reading. You understand? Because super chats have to be equivalent to like $100 in order to get paid out. So that's why I have it through my Square. Most people don't know that because who's going to say that? You know, most people are embarrassed to say that, but I'm not. I really am not. But let's get into it with the Switch deck or the Love Letter deck, okay? So make your choice with that. I don't know how to disable it. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out some way. How to disable it, but for some reason it won't let me. You said, haha, same, I can't stop. Yeah, I know. It's just, you know, it happens. I just have a tendency to kind of like overthink about stuff, you know? And I like Euphoria. I think it's cool, but that show must have like a fucking curse or something. Because, you know, Fez died. Angus died. But just choose between this deck or this deck, okay? I know my nails are horrid. I know. I've got to get them done. I really do. Swing round, come on, chill with me. We got it all on TV, but I don't know where Kitty went, so I'm just waiting for her to make a choice or decision with that. Then we'll go back to, I'll answer one free question real quick, and then I'll go right into Nana's read. Thank you, Kitty, for purchasing on my site. I appreciate it. And I can give you your second reading now after this one. Right? I don't know. Okay. You can pick both if you want to, or I can use one for this question and the other one for your next question. Sorry, I was donating through your website. Oh, that was cool. Thank you. Hi, Gio. Gio? Is that Gio? Jihyo? I have a couple paid readings, so you're just gonna have to wait for the space for free reads. Because I choose them at random. I don't have an itemized list, because what happens is I'll create a list, and then people will leave the live, and they won't come back. And then I'm just sitting there for like 10, 15 minutes when I could have answered like another free question or something, you know what I mean? So that's why. Yeah, I gotta go to the nail salon. Sorry, guys. Remember, I work with my hands, so I'm constantly looking at them. I'll stay here. All right, cool. I like your butterfly too. And then Kitty says, yeah, sounds good. Okay, so let's do the switch deck for you. And then we'll get into your additional question, okay? And then Nana, I'm so sorry. If you want me to text you when it's your turn, I can do that too. If you don't want to wait around for your turn, I can do that too if you want me to. Okay? But let's get into the switch deck. And let's see. Those wanted to come out for you. Let's see. How is he feeling currently right now? Ha! That's interesting. Dearest you, I don't know why I feel like my friend is in love with you. This irritates me. Love them. So he may be like confiding like with his friend about you, but his friend kind of like may like you. Okay. That's also something coming up, and he's picking up on that, and it's like bothering him. Dear Stu, I'm going to tell you the truth. Love them is also coming up within 3 days, so expect some communication from him within 3 days as well. So he's going to be telling you the truth about like basically why you guys are separated right now and why he's like upset, all of that. He's just going to be open to you. Oh, he didn't seem to like me, his friend. Okay. Dearest you, I'm going to help you obtain a vehicle in your name. I'm only saying it like that because it's like, I hate saying it. I hate having to say it, but it's a very real thing. Sometimes when guys are mean to you, okay, sometimes they like you. But I hate saying that because of they're just not into you, that movie. And sometimes when guys are mean to you, they actually hate you. You know what I mean? So it's, you know, but that's his friend. So he's not necessarily going to be, you know what I mean, in front of you and be like that. But just, you know what I mean? His friend was protective of him. That's weird. Anyway, I'm going to help you obtain a vehicle in your name. If you want a new place, I'll help with that too. I want to show my love for you. Love them. He wants to do something special for you, but he also wants something to show that you guys are in a solidified relationship. Haha, it doesn't bother me either way. It shouldn't, because you're like, whatever, I want him, you know. Dear Stu, I'm booking a trip and I want you to come with me. Love, yours. Dear Stu, I keep having flashes of memories of you. Are you thinking of me too? Love, them. And that's funny because you said a new car would be great. I feel like he's thought about that. I don't feel like he's ready to tell you about that yet until you guys become a lot more secure, a lot more like centered. He might end up like getting you a car, which is like crazy. Like, what? You know? But it happens. And I don't know why I'm getting that Drake song in my head. I met this girl, Tammy, with a purple Bentley. I don't know, what is it? I don't know how she got it, but all I know is that she was fine, like a ticket on the dash. You know, anyway, I was just, what is it? Damn, that's an old song. I think it's not from Take Care. It's from that album that had Show Me the Good Time on it. I used to be like obsessed with Drake growing up because there was a person I was like talking to at the time who was like obsessed with Drake. So I was like, oh my God, Drake this, Drake that, Drake everything. Oh my God. It was ridiculous. But I just forgot what album that was from. Dear Stu, thank you for standing up for me. No one ever does. For that, I'll love you and stay loyal to you forever. Love, yours. So there's something in the future that you're going to be standing up for him for, whether that's like with his family. I know I'm getting family energy, but maybe it's with his family to where other women wouldn't have like really stood up for him or even like, you know, talked back or anything. They just would have like, you know, just kept quiet, allow him to kind of get like verbally abused or some shit. And you may be the one to be like, listen, my daughter is not a fighter, but I am, you know, that kind of fight, that kind of a vibe, the TikTok sound. Dearest you, the separation showed me how I truly feel about you. I will tell you soon. Love, them. So remember I was telling you he's going to tell you the truth about the separation and like how he feels about that? Well, there's confirmation of that. More from the top. Actually, two more from the top. You have dearest you, let's smoke and chill out together. Love, them. So he craves quality time with you as well. And less than a year is coming up. So the both you guys, his mother was abusive, pretty sure. Well, I am feeling like there is verbal abuse, but I normally shy away from saying that. You know what I mean? Because I try not to touch base on it, but I was sensing verbal abuse, so that makes a lot of sense. But that's what I'm getting with less than a year. As well, is that something maybe the both of you guys have been together less than a year and he's waiting for the both of you guys to reach like a pivotal point in order to, you know, really solidify some things with you as well, is what I'm receiving. But let's get into one more of this and then we'll get into your second question. June energies coming up. And I'm also hearing that song by Simplified, Sugar Tree. And I feel like that's how your person feels about you at this current time as well. I love that song. We haven't even known each other a month yet, huh? That's why I was like, it's less than a year. Like, I was just getting like, you guys have known each other kind of like not at that moment yet, but he's like waiting for some kind of pivotal point to like where the both of you guys are really solidified in like an official relationship before he like really goes all into the connection, you know? But that's what I'm receiving for your first main question. What is your second main question? Did you want to know, is he like going to be good in a relationship, or like how is he going to be like in a relationship? Is that what you're wanting to know? How would he treat you, and how would the relation be? Okay, so I can make those into one video. So let's get into it. We're gonna start off at 1 hour exactly. We're gonna see, how would he be like in a relationship though? Page of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Chariot. These are actually kind of favorable. I want you to know that. 8 of Wands in the upright. Different energy than he is now. 4 of Pentacles in the reversal. I do feel like he would be the person to like co-sign something for you. This is something that he's like thought about. I don't know why I'm getting that energy. But with the 4 of Pentacles energy in the reversal, just him holding onto his coins in the reversal is like a release. It's like not being as tight-knit, not being as closed off. But let's start off with the beginning. So the Page of Pentacles energy. All right, this shows that he's going to give you kind of like, it's going to feel like he's breadcrumbing you a little bit towards leading to like something really serious, like marriage or stuff like that. But he's doing that on purpose because he also has trauma in relationships, okay? And he has a tendency to give like a lot at first, like, oh, you need this, you need that, you need a place to stay, you need this, you need a car, you need whatever, I'll give this, I'll do that. And then all of a sudden this woman will like turn around and like use this shit like against them or against him, okay? And like take everything that he's like given them or everything like that and like not even show any ounce of appreciation. You know, the song that relates to this feeling is I Miss the Old You by Black Bear. I love that song. I love Black Bear. Okay. But I used to listen to him like all the time, but now I'm just like, I just listen to him every now and again. But I listened to that song yesterday, I Miss the Old You, and it's coming up now. And for some reason, it's not in regards to how he feels about you. It's how he feels about like his previous relationships. Now, underneath the Page of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Yes, he did say he has trust issues. I love that song. Oh, so you know Black Bear. Yeah. So Black Bear's cool. Anyway, so with the Ace, some people know him, some people don't. You know, he's kind of mainstream, not really, you know. Ace of Swords coming up right underneath. You guys are going to have breakthroughs after like you trying and going past these fucking obstacles with him. You're going to eventually have breakthroughs, and it's going to be like the smallest notation. He's not somebody who's going to like be super open like communication wise. He's just going to change his habits. He's not going to drag it out. He's not going to drag out the conversation. He's just going to change his habits. He's going to change the behavior that's bothering you, even though it's going to take him a while to change that. Page of Pentacles is something that takes a while. It's earth sign energy, so it's slower than air, fire, or water, okay? So earth energy is a little bit slower, all right? But let's get into the Lovers. 3 of Wands energy. Interesting. He's actually going to be able to expect good things to come from this relationship, from his perspective, because the 3 of Wands is expecting goodness and is expecting like blessings to come and being prepared for things to come. Both of you guys are going to be working on getting prepared, but you also are going to take short trips and short journeys together, especially with the 3 of Wands and the Chariot card coming forth. Now, underneath the Chariot card, you have, hold on. Damn, sorry. Seven of Cups, Page of Cups, the Emperor card, and the Queen of Wands. So he has a lustful eye. So you're going to have arguments about that. He has a tendency to like want, and you're probably like, damn, I don't want to hear about this, but it's coming up. With the Seven of Cups energy, it's somebody who's really tempted with a lot of things, okay? And wants basically their cake and eats it too. But every time you kind of catch him kind of like maybe flirting or being a little bit too friendly and stuff like that, he ends up kind of like apologizing to you and kind of like checking himself a bit. He definitely likes to be in control of the relationship, in control of kind of like what you guys do in the relationship or what he allows to happen in the relationship. And this is going to hinder you just a little bit because you're going to want to kind of like manifest things on your own and do things on your own and be a little bit hyper independent sometimes. And he's going to make it seem like he wants you to be kind of like reliant on him and to trust to be reliant on him. So it's going to be a very big battle of trusting, his reliability, trusting his energy to like only be faithful to you and only you and not be tempted by like other people and give in. Okay? Underneath the Eight of Wands, now he also has a tendency to kind of like not reach out right away. Like you'll send him multiple messages and he'll just blatantly ignore you and then like message you like one thing and just being like, oh yeah, da da da. And then he'll end up like, seeing you in person, having way bigger conversations with you in person as well. Okay. I feel like this is somebody who doesn't really like to be bothered whenever they're not present in the moment with that person as well. So like if they're working, they like to be focused on just like working. Like if you send them a message on something, that's fine, but like sending them multiple messages irritates this person. So that may end up being kind of like a little bit of like a thing for you guys to work through that you're going to eventually balance out in the long run with the Justice card energy. That could be more along the lines of like October vibes. But underneath the Four of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Cups. He's also going to be really expressive about his love towards you. He's going to demonstrate it through acts of service, and gift giving is like really essential for him in quality time. If you ever notice whenever he spends quality time with you, he's like barely on his phone, barely like looking at the TV, barely looking at anything. He's just like there, like in the moment, connected with you to where you don't feel like you have to combat with another kind of like environment that he's like focused on or another thing that he's focused on. You know what I mean? He's also going to be like that in the relationship. Very adventurous. One moment you think he has like a complete plan for the day. Okay. Hey, what's up, Bree? You're going to be right after Nana, okay? And she's going to be right after this reading. So about 20 minutes. Just letting you know. Yeah, he is very connected in person. Yes, yes. He doesn't really like being so open. Like I get this feeling, I get it. But at the same time, I don't like doing it because I understand what it does to the other person. It puts them through like fucking hell. It puts them through like this kind of like doubt thing, you know what I mean? And I don't want to have to do that if I have the option to reply back and I can be speedy about it and it won't bother me. I like to make my partners feel like some form of priority, and it really makes me upset on the inside when I have to prioritize like my work life like over them. And I know that's crazy to say, but I have a Taurus moon, so it's a little bit different. I like to prioritize my partners, So with the Fool card, so if they're going through something, even though I'll end up I have a Taurus moon, so this is what that means, is I'll end up getting my work done and everything like that, but then I'll create like a full balance. Anyway, I get that from my mom. She's a Taurus. The Fool card energy, okay. Do you think he would cheat, or is he just flirty? I think he's just flirty. I don't think that he would cheat, to be honest. I don't feel like he would. He's actually pretty content. But here's the thing. You don't want to be like, oh, he's never going to cheat. There's no possibility. Never say never. Okay? With the next one that we have here is the Page of Wands. I'm only saying that because anybody has the capability to cheat. Okay? But you have to be willing to trust. Like any cat has the ability to run away, but you have to be able to trust that they're going to come back to your house or your front doorsteps or whatever. Okay, any dog has the ability to run away or whatever, but you have to trust they're going to be back. And you have to also trust they're going to listen to the rules next time around. You know what I mean? Everybody makes mistakes, but it's about the mistakes that you're willing to kind of like live with, and if they're mistakes or they're conscious decisions. So you know what I mean? And I also do feel like there's times you're going to call him and you're going to be like, and you guys, let's just say you guys are in a relationship, you're going to call him and what he had planned for the day, it's completely different.
So let's just say like he planned this, like he will wake up in the morning and have a fucking plan, and then all of a sudden, honestly, it's like spontaneity just like grabs a hold of him. He could have like some form of Sagittarian in his chart. A lot of people have some form of Sagittarian or even Aries placement in their chart, tend to get some kind of spontaneity like this. Mainly Sagittarian, but sometimes Aries will get that. Okay, but Sagittarius placements, you'll get spontaneity within that area. You know what I mean? So like my second house, okay, it's in conjunction with my first one. So it's almost like I have two rising signs, Sagittarian and Scorpio, right? So with the Page of Wands energy coming forth, it's almost like people will call me and I'll have a plan for the fucking day, but then life happens. The moment happens. The present moment happens. To where what I had planned for the present moment that I'm currently at right now, yesterday, something completely different is happening. You know what I mean? And it'll happen because, I hate saying it, but it's almost like you can't plan the future. Spontaneity, it's like a life lesson. It's actually pretty, everybody has their own different life lessons. I look at astrology charts, I'm like, okay, so their life lesson is this and that and that and that. That's literally like just what I look at. I don't even look at like necessarily like the deeper things, like when you're gonna die, stuff like that. I look at like, what are you dealing with in this lifetime? What are the fucking lessons that you were dealing with and that you're combating and that it isn't clicking for you, that your soul has to evolve to? That's how I look at it as. But with the Page of Wands energy coming forth and the Fool card, you're gonna call him and then all of a sudden he's gonna be, oh, I'm at the beach today with my friends. Oh, a client called me, I'm doing this right now. Oh, I have this right now. But you said you were going to do this and you were going to be done by this time. And you said, I know what I said, but life happens differently. Like that kind of energy. It's almost like you're going to be like, well, what are you doing? And it's going to be building a little bit of trust issues with him because you're going to be like, well, why don't you tell me before you make this spontaneous decision? You know? Seven of Wands in the reversal. You're going to think that he's cheating and stuff like that, but this is like, his energy reminds me, and I can understand why he attracted an Aries, why he attracted you, because you are like literally a lifelike child, like in the most best of way. Like your inner child never dies for Aries. Like I talked about this the other day. It's like literally a big old kid, but in a great way, you know? And it's really fun, very adventurous energy, okay? And a really strong leader-oriented energy. Not as like flamboyant as the Leo. You know what I mean? Aries is like the toddler. And then we have Leo, who's the teenager. And then we have Sagittarius, who he doesn't even remember his name or even age. Okay? So, you know, for Sagittarius energy. I don't know why I'm getting that with this pile. So it's almost like this person has the tendency to kind of do things because it's fun and they feel like they only have one life to live and they got to just do it. And like you should, if you're with them, like you're just gonna like accept the fact like, okay, you're in Miami or you're in Mexico or you're in Canada or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? And you're probably like, well, I don't want to be with somebody like that. It's almost like an Aquarius vibe, you know what I mean? But which I can explain, which it makes sense with the Fool card that came out. Aquarius and Aries energy, which is what Fool is symbolic for, okay? But for some reason, I feel like this person, not necessarily, I don't feel like they're going to cheat on you. I feel like they're going to definitely be like, damn, like, she's fine. Like, you know, like, I want to say, like, natural things, you know? But I don't feel like they're going to necessarily cheat on you. I do feel like this person, whenever they're in, like, a committed relationship, they tend to be really committed, but not in the way that you would think. Like, you would think, like, oh, you call your partner before making, like, a serious decision and stuff. They'll be like, hey, honey, I bought a fucking boat. What do you mean you bought a boat? I just paid the rent. With what money did you buy the boat with? Well, I did this, and I took out a second loan, and I did that, and you didn't think to call me, the person who's also on the damn deed? You know, like that kind of energy. So, like, this person will do spontaneous things, and sometimes they'll really work out in his favor. With the Fool card energy, they'll really work out, like to where it'll be an extraordinarily big benefit for him. But then sometimes it'll be like, hey, you know, my one friend wanted to try out my new tires and I kind of fucked it up. I kind of drifted. I did some things I wasn't supposed to be doing. And now my tire's fucked up and I don't want to really talk about it. Like, I don't know why I'm getting that energy. Like, he has a tendency to do some, like, spontaneous things, but he learns his life lessons based off of impulse, okay? which is going to irritate you a little bit. Another one is the Three of Swords in the reversal. So that's another confirmation of no cheating, because the 2 cheating cards you're getting are in the reversal. So his old ways, some certain things that happened like in the past with previous relationships, he doesn't necessarily want to repeat them. Okay. Probably because he learned his lesson, like I said, with doing that before. Okay, some people, they'll learn their lesson, yeah, but then they'll be a little bit more sly or a little bit more sneakier with the way that they do things. You know, all of a sudden their messages are encrypted. All of a sudden their photo thing is Face ID. You know what I mean? Like, so just be cautious about that. But let's get into the love deck to see what your relationship is actually going to be like. As you see, I've been taking off my nails. In the back, we'll explain the cards to you. Let's see. Because I can't stand it anymore. I can't stand looking at them anymore. But let's get into it. And let's see. How would the relationship actually be like? Okay. So as I'm shuffling through, the two of you guys are going to have really good communication. Okay. Not when you want it, but it's going to be happening. The both of you guys are actually going to have really good communication. And he's also going to want to encompass you in some things that like spontaneous things. You're going to be like, well, I am working. And you said, LOL, that's the only concern I'm having so far, huh? I'm like a toddler. I know, but in a good way. Like boss baby. That's how Aries is. Like boss baby. So let's get into the next one here. We have that one and one from the top. I'll get a couple more out for you. And I shuffled these cards in, but another one is coming. This one is coming out for you. Dear Stu, I'll be sleeping over your house soon. I miss waking up next to you. I miss kissing you in the morning and having my morning breakfast served between your thighs. I crave to be close to you for more than just a few hours. I crave all of you at all times. I miss your touch, your kiss, and every little thing that you'd never expect me to miss. I need to cuddle with you tonight. No one else but you is who I want to wake up to. Love, yours is also coming forth. What's at the top? Dear Stu, you will receive a large amount of money soon, enough for a home, a car, and everything you will need for your true journey in life. This money has been destined for you for a long time. I know this will be hard to believe, that this money will be hard. That this money has always been yours to receive. I need to make sure that it was safe for you to receive. Pausing there. Remember how I went into like how he used to give so much to like his partners and stuff like that? Like if they needed a house, they needed a car, like whatever they needed, like I would be there for you. I'll do that. But he's gotten so taken advantage of in the past that he just stopped doing that. And even though it might like read like, why is he not doing that to me? I haven't given him that energy. The same reason why you pull back your energy at certain things that remind you of a person that you experienced before. Trauma, you know. But your debt will be your debt will be paid in full. Your past will be just that, your past. When you receive this money, it is important that you keep a low profile. In order to protect your wealth, you must pretend you have no wealth. You will never struggle again. You can have a peaceful life. This will happen this week as well, coming forth towards you. Okay. Now let's get into the next one. Dear Stu, I have not forgotten you. In reality, everything I do reminds me of you. I'm scared of commitment with you. I'm nervous about what people will think. Our love story is not clean and tidy. It is rougher than high current and as soothing as sun on the sand. I'm afraid to commit, but more afraid of you finding someone who will love you more than I can. I'll commit to you once I admit that this love is true. Is also coming forth. So that's a little bit of a notator of like when you guys transition to an official relationship and an official couple, it's almost like he's testing you before then to get to that pivotal point in a relationship. But let's get into some more cards. Claircognizance. So I was feeling a spiritual gift here because the Eight of Swords energy coming up and, you know, that trail of water that it was leaving that you needed to follow was your intuitive energy. So you have the gift of clear knowingness. The ability to foreshadow a situation without having any prior knowledge is an example of this gift in action. I have a tendency to do that. I have this gift. Intuitive information become available to these individuals through direct contact with divine ancestors, spirit guides, or other entities. Is coming forth. So it's kind of like a mixture of all of your senses coming into one, okay? You have this feeling and it comes to you kind of like, you know, when somebody's telling you a story and you kind of already know what's going to happen? A lot of Scorpios have a tendency to do this, okay? Claircognizance, all right? Now, another one you have is Dear Stu. Lately, I have been getting trapped in my own insecurity. I've begun to second guess everything that you say to me. It is hard for me to believe the words you say when I don't even see myself that way. I wonder if you are playing me and you are in contact with someone else. This could be how you are feeling about the situation whenever he tries to reassure you verbally and stuff like that. It's because your love language, the way that you receive it, is through acts of service, quality time, physical touch, okay? Not so much words of affirmation. Words don't really do that much to you. You need to see it, you need to feel it. You're an Aries. I want to ask you, but I just sit back and observe, constantly paranoid that someone who loves you will call, stealing you away from me. Love, yours. Dearest you, there is an annoyance that I am receiving, obtaining multiple messages and calls from you. I heard it and read it the first time. I will respond when I am ready. I respect your communication. Why can't you take the hint that I'm living my life right now? You need to learn how to love yourself without me, but really without anyone. Stop messaging and calling multiple times. So remember how I told you there's times where you'll like message him and it's like that, and he'll blatantly ignore you? This is the reason why, and this is what's coming up. And you asked, how would the relationship be like? And this is confirmation of that as well. Okay, so a little bit of a notation there. And it's not necessarily, just because that's his perspective doesn't mean that you're texting him a lot. You could literally just text him 2 different messages. And he thinks that it's a lot because he's overwhelmed in that moment. You know what I mean? So it's a matter of perspective. But anyway, I'm not worried about someone else because I just assume it's not meant to be. If that's the case, so I'll move on. Very Aries. That's very, wow. Dearest you, I'll be surprising you with a new car soon. Sorry, I laugh at my own. Anyway, I know exactly what you will like. I want you to feel safe when going from place to place. I want you to feel free to roam, however far a journey that you would like to take. I want to bless you with a new vehicle. Let's go car shopping. So this could also be something that he's wanting to do for you, okay? And you're probably like, I would like a new car. That could be something that he's also thinking about doing for you, but he doesn't just want to do that. You know what I mean? But in a relationship, I just can't handle flirty people. Damn. You know, yeah. I say that because I have a problem with that. I get it. But I think I'm just being nice. You understand? I do really want a new car, so yeah, that's so random. Yeah, so I'm like, yeah, it's coming up for you that you're gonna be receiving a new car. But let's get into it. So he may end up wanting to co-sign for you, do something special. Dearest you, I want to see you pregnant. I want to have a true reason to begin again. This pregnancy will be hard for others to accept, especially my ex. I hope to be able to provide for our child and for you. I want to be with you every step of the way. I know this isn't how you wanted things to take place, yet this is happening. We'll be a part of each other's lives till death do us part. I'll propose to you soon. I will keep this a secret. I do not want anyone to know until it is safe. I'll be committed to you and only you fully. I want our lives to be private, not for everyone to ruin. Do you agree? Okay, so there could be, and that could be also why he's getting you a new car, because it could be a push present, okay, for a potential child that you end up having with this one person, okay? So there's a strong possibility of that. I have a tendency to predict pregnancy very well. So anyway, dearest you, time and time again, we have been trapped in this toxic cycle of love meeting lust. When you kiss me, I turn into fairy dust. You can get anything you want from me, yet all you ask for are I love yous and I miss you, baby, too. You could have anyone, but you choose me. This will be more than just love. This will be family. We'll be family together as one. Every word I say at the altar, I will mean. No kids for me soon, no. Well, here, listen, to get past the timing of it, just know, I used to feel that way too, until I realized that I was manifesting against myself. So, with that energy, okay, just know that like it doesn't have to happen like right away or so soon. Remember, this is how the relationship is going to feel like and how it's going to be like. You wanted to know how is it going to be like when you guys are in a relationship, you know, so it's future based. Dear Stu, I feel like I can never truly get alone time with you. I want private time with you alone, not with your phone going off every 10 seconds or hearing the neighbors or roommates. Remember I told you quality time? I know life is not quite peaceful all of the time, yet I would like to have focused quality, it's supposed to say time, with you with no distractions, please. I just want privacy to build our love more. Love, yours. So that's also something, and I don't know, I feel like that's going to be like a transition to him wanting to move in with you as well. So both you guys are going to have building blocks within this relationship and connection. And some of the things you're going to end up having to compromise with. and be okay with. But that's ultimately up to you, you know, what you want to do. But that's what I'm feeling for you for your reading. I hope that you enjoyed that reading. And you'll be receiving your mini messages after the live is complete. Just give me about an hour for your mini messages. I have to write them. I have to channel in insight, write them, and send them out to you. So there are 2 paragraphs worth of insight each message. And you purchase 2 readings. So you'll receive both of those. All right, so thank you for the reading. That was pretty positive. Yeah, it actually really was pretty positive. I feel like, you know, that I feel like it was pretty positive. But anyway, so let's get into Nana's read, but I'm going to answer one free question before I go and get into hers. And then guys, I'm canceling out free reads. I'm also closing out paid reads, and AB is going to be the last person to get her read. Okay? You said there was only one thing I didn't like, but maybe he can change. But here's the thing. I want you to get maybe he can change out of your mind. And I want you to think, is this something that I'm willing to compromise with? And really deeply think about it as you're dating him and talking with him. And make that solid decision. Okay? So maybe I should be with him. You're hilarious. That's up to you. And you know you can do it if you want to, Aries. But, you know, just be sure that you want this person. Okay? But, all right. So let's get into it. Let me just deactivate my link really quick so everybody knows that my readings are closed. Hold on one moment, okay? Of course I'm available for private readings. You guys know that. All right. Let me message Nana too. But okay, so Jaiho, next actions and current feelings of Virgo towards you. Okay, I'm gonna give you one card. I've never been sure of anything in my life. Well, it's starting to start trusting your self-love. You gotta start trusting yourself in some capacity, even when you fuck up, okay? Because you are gonna be there for you when you die. Okay? Regardless of who you're with. Okay? You are gonna be there. And the last thing you want to do is die with somebody that you don't trust. Okay? Nana, I'm here. All right, cool. So Nana's here. We can get started with her read, but I'm just going to get into Jaho's question really quick. I'm just going to pull out one card. Okay, it was supposed to be one card. I've been giving people extra. Next actions and current feelings of Virgo for you. He's a love interest. Next action and current feelings of Virgo. Damn, you're in love with a Virgo. With the Emperor card coming forth, 9 of Pentacles is actually symbolic for September Virgos. Page of Cups. If you guys know me, I don't really necessarily like Virgos. All right, so the next one that you have is the 8 of Wands, and I don't hide it whatsoever, guys. The next one you have here is the Page of Wands, okay? The Emperor card, the 9 of Pentacles. I threw out way more cards for you than I should have. I really did. But this is what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you is that this person does have emotions for you and feelings for you and could be inviting you out on a date soon. If you're wondering about communication, this person's going to communicate with you soon as well, very soon. It could be this week, all right, with the 8 of Wands and the Page of Wands, but I'm just going to say within 8 days. So because the 8 of Wands is there. And you also wanted to know like how he generally just feels. First and foremost, like with the Emperor card coming forth, this person wants to be the ruler of this connection. They don't see you as the same level as them. They see you beneath them because you're the 9 of Pentacles and they're the Emperor, okay? And then we have this minuscule offer of the Page of Cups. This just screams Virgo energy. Fuck. All right, so now, Page of Wands energy. I feel like you guys are going to be fine. You're going to turn this around. This person does have some emotions towards you, some passion, but it's really inconsistent. This person could be wanting like a friends with benefits kind of like situation. I feel like maybe they've got their own kind of like world they're trying to rule, but at the same time, they don't want you being with anybody else. Fuck. Is what I'm getting. So it's almost like this person's going to kind of like they're okay with like talking to other people or being with other people, but as far as you can't talk to anybody else, you can't be with anybody else, you can't do it, you know what I mean? So like that kind of energy is coming forth. But I do feel like this person has a crush on you. This person's definitely not in love with you, but does have an obsession with like wanting to control the situation, because it gives them more of a sense of security. It gives them a lot of like reassurance about the situation too. Okay? But a controlling person is a controlling person. Virgos have a tendency to be that way. Okay? Which is why I don't really like them. Amongst a lot of other things. But Virgo males, anyway, Virgo females are very, I like talking with them. They're very nice. But for males, for some reason, it's just fucking every single one of them, you know? So, anyway. So, that's what I'm getting there for you with the Page of Wands, though. This person definitely is just interested in kind of like a hookup energy right now. But I feel like it could grow into something more because of the energy that's underlining, and it's kind of like baby steps to the energy. So it very much is. And I do feel like he really likes your style and the way that you present yourself. He also likes the way that you take care of like your house and like the way that you organize things, like the way that your mind works. Okay, there's also something coming forth. But that's what I'm getting for you. All right, so I'm gonna get into Nana's paid read, okay, guys? And then I have one more paid read after, and then I'm gonna close out. So no more free reads, all right? He's possessive over you. So he's possessive over you. Yeah, but I don't feel like it's a positive connotation with that. I feel like it's like a more of a controlling kind of like sense with the energy that I'm picking up. So just be cautious about that. But I do feel like this is somebody who's like, if you are ready at 7:05, they're pretty pissed. They're pretty pissed. If you were supposed to be ready by 7, do you understand? Yeah, just, you know. But overall, I do feel this person likes you. This person still is interested in you, wants to hook up, but they do feel a little bit over than you. They have a little bit of an egotistical complex towards you because they're coming up as like the 9 of Pentacles. You didn't even come up as an Empress or even a Queen, okay? So from their viewpoint, it's kind of like, oh, you're still kind of like happy-go-lucky. He feels like he's at a more mature state in his life, that he's like leading certain things. Like he feels like he's at a different, you know what I mean? You said he is very controlling. Yeah, well, welcome to Virgo. I gotta watch The Simpsons or something, because don't they say that The Simpsons is like kind of like low-key psychic or something? Let me watch that. Anyway, so let's get into some paid readings, okay? All right. So let's see here. Who's next? So I already did Toya and Nanda. I already did Kitty Cat. And then I'm also going to be doing... Wait a minute. I did not do a Nanda. Nanda! Nah. I'm sorry. How did the interviewer feel about my interview? It was kind of quick. Well, that's normal for the service industry, but we'll see. Just let me know whenever you are ready for your reading. We can get started right away. I'm sorry about that. Just wanted to give somebody some free insight. They've been waiting for a minute. Let me message her because she must have been like, listen, you know what I mean? Hold on, let me message her. Ready. Okay, all right, cool. All right, let's see. So, how did the interviewer feel about your interview? I'm also going to get into the money deck, too. We're going to start in about 20 seconds here. I'm just going to shuffle in your energy. First and foremost, the card that's coming up is the 10 of Pentacles. This is actually really highly favorable for you, and it makes you feel like you already got the job. But let's see. Yeah, especially with the Star card, girl. You kind of aced that shit with the Star card energy coming forth. And the Knight of Cups, you're going to be hearing from them soon. And it's funny because isn't it a bartending position? The Knight is drinking, so that's funny. You also caught somebody's attention. They also like that you're empathetic and you're caring, the way that you explain things. The Sun card coming forth in the upright position. I feel like you're going to have a lot of freaking fun at this new job. I'm just telling you right now, you really are. We're going to get the full layout in just a moment, but just shuffling through the energy is wild. And you may have ended up like Meeting somebody who was important that you didn't realize was important. I don't know why I'm getting that energy as well with the Emperor card coming up at the bottom. And normally I don't feel that for the Emperor, actually. And I also do feel like this person may be the one calling you. It could be a male that's calling you. All right, and you should be hearing from them soon with the Eight of Wands also coming out. But let's get into your main spread here. Yeah, Empress card coming through. Yeah, some people liked you. You could have met up with his wife or something. I don't know why I'm getting that energy. Now, this place is pretty toxic. You know, like how I said in the other reading, though, the place is pretty toxic. All right, and they could have lied to you about some things. All right, and they're known to get into some kind of disagreements. Then there could have been like some really bad like arguments that ended up taking place, and that's why they're hiring so intently, and they're going to be hiring quickly as well. Okay, with the Moon card energy coming forth in the reversal, you already know that you aced it. Okay, and you're going to be hearing from them when you least expect it. It's possibly going to be a call. All right, and I feel like you're going to start with other people as well. Like you're not going to start like solo by yourself. There could be other people who are in the same kind of like energy of you, like wanting to, they always hiring too. So that's probably why I'm feeling. I'm like, I don't know why I'm feeling like there's going to be people who are like similar energy. So you're not going to feel like an outcast. You're going to feel kind of like, you know, kind of like welcomed, like you're in training, like there's other people training with you and that you're not alone. And I feel like you may end up making some really good friends. But let me take the really good part out and reel that fucker back in. Okay. 3 of Cups energy does signify gossip. So be careful what you're sharing with these people. Okay. Because remember, anybody in the service industry, just in general, they're going to gossip. Okay. It's just the matter. It's going to happen. All right. I've been a server before. I'm still waiting on her to send me my fucking W-2. I called her an hour and a half ago and I'm going to call her again. And if that is not sent to me, I'm going in person. And you really don't want me to show up in person. Okay. Especially when I'm pissed the fuck off. All right. So, and there's money involved. So I don't know why I'm getting that vibe from this deck. And it just came up and I was like, fine, a moment ago, but it just came up again. All right. Probably because I was talking about serving. But for some reason, I feel like you could end up getting into a little bit of that, a little bit of drama. All right. But that's not really what you asked. You just wanted to know, how did it really go? So it did go favorable. Okay. And they also think, yeah, there's just a toxic kind of guy there. Okay. With the King of Swords there, it could be a boss. All right. But he is kind of important. All right. He's going to be the one who's going to end up calling you. All right. Could be an Aquarian. Now, with the Page of Swords, or it could be during Aquarius season where they're going to call you back. With the Page of Swords energy, it could be within a week with the Page of Swords. And even though there was heavy competition, like other people who wanted that position, you stood out. Even though you're youthful and don't really know like the works, like the ins and outs of everything, there's something about your personality that stands out. And also you are attractive, like very attractive. And even though people don't want to like think that that is taken into consideration when you work at a nice bar, but it is taken into consideration. Okay. Now, underneath the Moon card, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. That's why most bartenders are hot. Okay. Most of them. Okay. But with the Wheel of Fortune energy coming forth, in the upright, underneath the Moon card in the reversal, I do feel like this is going to be a really big lifestyle change for you. And you intuitively knew it. Okay. Underneath the Tower card, Five of Pentacles in the reversal. They're not going to leave you out in the cold for too long. It could be just a couple of days. Underneath the 3 of Cups energy, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Remember how in the beginning I was like, you aced it. Like, you're good. Yeah, you aced it with the Ace of Pentacles energy. And I do feel like they're going to be reaching out to you soon, okay? Just try to be patient with that. Let's get just a few more extra cards. The Lovers and the Knight of Pentacles. I'm sorry, not Knight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. You may end up finding somebody that you connect with and clicked with, like on like a romantic level. And it could be a Virgo, okay? A Taurus or a Capricorn, all right? Either of those 3 you could end up like connecting with. But either way, this person makes fucking bank, okay? I don't know what they do. They could be like a bar back, whatever. I don't care. It's not really about the title. This person just makes bank. They just have the ability to kind of just like generate revenue very quickly. And they could be like a leader of some sort, okay? With the King of Pentacles. There's also going to be somebody who's going to help you out And maybe that's where you get this kind of like connection with this person. Like when they start to train you, Queen of Wands is also coming forth. Could be somebody who's a little bit jealous of your progression and your advancement and how quickly you do that. And they're going to try to get in your good graces and be your friend. This person could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarian. And you're going to feel it with the Nine of Wands energy coming forth as well. Ace of Wands, though, coming up, you are going to be receiving this opportunity, and you may end up getting like a promotion or maybe like increased hours. What I mean by that is like maybe, because I don't know what like you go from bartender to what, like bar manager. I don't know how that works. I was never in bartending, so I don't know how that works exactly. I was in serving, but I was never in bartending. Okay, even though I made drinks like mimosas and like light shit, you know, for brunch places, but it wasn't like bartending. Like I couldn't make like a gin and tonic, or you know what I mean. With the ace, so I don't know how that necessarily works, how you guys get tipped out, how that happens, but I feel like you're going to be able to get your fair share. Okay, with the Six of Pentacles, they're very finicky about money there. All right, so make sure that you're keeping track of like your tips and everything like that. I don't know, I'm getting like they like to make sure they have their books like perfect. All right. Ace of Swords energy coming forth. You could be receiving some kind of communication from them soon, and it could be from a male who calls you and offers you this position. But I do feel like it's favorable for you. But let's get into some messages, some money messages, the way it moves. Let's see. What can you expect from this position once they hire you, once they call you? Dearest you, your blockages towards wealth have now been removed. You can have anything you place your mind on. Love, Spirit. So the great thing about, I talk about this a lot of the time, a great thing about commission-based positions is that you literally can manifest what you desire, okay? If you want to sell $1 million house, guess what you're going to have to do? You're going to have to get $1 million client. Okay, what does that mean? You're gonna have to fucking network. You're gonna have to put that intention out there and make it known. So that's why you have to speak about to bring about. It's not necessarily just on an energetic, spiritual level. It could be very scientific. Okay, now the next one that you're getting is, dearest you, your new partner will not let you even pull out your wallet. They will buy you whatever they want to get for you. You can have whatever you want, Love, Spirit. And this isn't even a love deck. And remember I was telling you that the person that you are going to be meeting at this place, I don't know if they're like a bar manager or whatever, they just know how to make money like very fast, okay? And they could end up training you. You could end up having like some kind of affinity for them or some kind of crush on them, or there could be kind of like a little workplace love affair. Dearest you, why do you worry? You are only unsure of the path to success. Has the Lord not fed you? Has the Lord not defended you in the presence of your enemies? You're meant to be here, Love, Spirit. So even when you get like insecure in this position because you're like, damn, I don't know how to make that drink. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do whatever. You know what I mean? Guess what? Guess what's the presence of divine protection? Having somebody being like, well, you know what? I know how to do that. I could show you how to do that. Sometimes being at the right place at the right moment at the right time is divine protection itself. $1 million is also coming forth. This could be making $1 million client, because I know that you are wanting to get your real estate license, and you may end up networking and receiving that $1 million client that you're actually wanting. And before people are like, that's not possible. How many $1 million houses are you surrounded by? Who sold them that house? You know what I mean? So you have to think beyond the limitations that you place on yourself. Just because you don't have as nice of a car as the other person, or as fancy of a suit as the other person, or as, you know what I mean, or whatever. Like, you have to be able to break through that mental barrier, and I feel like you are, okay? Dearest you, the evil eye placed on your money will soon restrict theirs. Somebody who tried to do something sneaky with your tips, that's what I'm saying, watch your fucking tips, okay? Watch your tips, because even though you're probably like, oh, it's just $5, it's just $3, it's just $2, girl, $5 at 10 hours, okay? Let's just say you work 10 hours, okay? And you serve like 5 people and it's $5. It's like $25, not including like the pay wage that you get. Let's just say you make $25 an hour times 10. That's $250, right? Now, what if Jessica took 2 hours away from you That leaves you with $200, even though your ass deserves $250. Keep track of your tips. And what if she does that little by little every day? What does that lead up to? $50 every single day. Let's just say you work 4 days a week, not 5. Let's say 50 times 4, that's $200 that she took from your fucking check. She just stole a day from you. Do you understand? So you have to watch it. And I don't know why I'm just getting this energy. Like, you just have to watch that. Especially with, like, Dear Sue, the evil eye placed on your money will soon restrict theirs. They tried to interfere with God's plan for you. Justice will be God's love spirit. So, like, I feel really strongly like this person's going to end up getting caught doing this shit because of how tightly this owner keeps the books, okay? Because of how much they watch things, okay? Is what I'm feeling. So I feel like it's not even going to be you who's going to catch it. It may even be your boss. So I'll tell you a story. There's one time I worked for like a popular barbershop, okay? I'm not going to say what it was, but I worked for a popular barbershop, and they had hired somebody who, she doesn't even do fucking hair. She was in cosmetology school, but she talked her talk, okay? She got the position. And they gave her access to pretty much every fucking thing, like the cameras, the register, everything, okay? And she was refunding services and taking the cash out, and it was reflecting back on everybody's statements. And she got caught, and they finally told us, but they didn't pay us back for it because they said, well, we couldn't really keep track of how much she took. Bull fucking shit. They just don't want to pay us back, okay? So they ended up like taking, she ended up like taking $2,500 like out of 1 month from my check, and I had no idea. You know what I mean? And she faked having fucking cancer. So all of us felt bad for her and shit. And she was, you know what I mean? So like things like that do happen, and I know how crazy that sounds. You're probably like, that doesn't even seem like it would actually, somebody actually does that. Yeah, people fucking do that, and it's really stupid, okay? It's pathetic, actually. But like, she didn't even get arrested or anything. Like, she dipped. Like, they talked with her that one night, and she fucking dipped. Like, we didn't have a manager after that. Like, we didn't. It was fucking ridiculous. So, you know, I lost all that money. Like, all those hours that I put in. All of that. I fucking lost it. And I couldn't get it back. You know? So, for some reason, I'm feeling guided to tell you, like, just watch your tips. Even if it seems like, oh, she only took $2. She only took $50. That shit fucking adds up. Okay? But I do feel like it's going to be favorable for you. I also feel like this is meant for you to actually, like, this is actually important for you. You might see it as like, oh, it's just a side job. Like, it's just something extra for me. You're actually going to be able to make really good connections. Like, when I was Ubering, I was handing out my business cards too. And people would find me and follow me, like, on YouTube, and they would actually, like, get readings from me as well. So I'd find a different a different way to, like, market and network for people who actually need it. I didn't just hand it out to everybody. I was handing out to people who I was actually connecting with and had, like, a conversation with, and, you know, stuff like that. So, like, I'll hand them my business card. Okay? So, like, stuff like that. All right? But it connected me to, like, other people, you know? And it connected me to more of a larger network, to where I did gain a couple extra subscribers because of the personal connection I made with them in person, you know? And stuff like that. So, like, even though it was small or minuscule, I don't know what that's going to lead to eventually. There could be somebody who hits me up randomly and is like, oh, yeah, you remember, like, you gave me that Uber ride one time. I still have your card. I'm looking for a psychic for an event. How much do you charge? Boom. Connections, okay? Networking, talking with people, getting the word out there. You know what I mean? For some reason, I feel like that's going to be your main focus for, like, bartending. Okay, is that you're actually going to be talking with people, and you're actually going to make some important connections with some people, okay? And it could be that $1 million person who shows up to your fucking bar who wants to sell their house, and you just got freshly licensed, and boom. Okay? Because unfortunately, that's how commission-based positions work. You put an intention, and you either achieve it or you don't. Okay? But that's what I'm getting for your reading, love. I do feel like it's really positive, though. I feel like it's really good, and it's making me very excited for you. And I'm really excited to hear about, like, the progressive, like, you know, things that happen. But let's get into it with AB's read. I'm gonna message her. I don't know if she's on here or not. Let me just message her really quickly. But I hope that you enjoyed that reading. Hey guys, just want to let you know that free readings are completed, okay? I'm just answering AB's reading and then I'm going to hop off. All right? I'm just going to message her really quickly. Feel free to hop on my lives anytime because you want to get here. Always make sure that the notification bell is on, okay? Because you want to be one of the first people to get here because you'll get your free question like almost right away. AB, oh girl, I was just about to text you. Hey, what was D going to tell me the other night? We had a moment. He was like, do you know why something ... Oh, so he paused. That's what you mean. Something. And then I couldn't understand and he didn't clarify. I hate that shit. I hate it. I hate it when they do that. Okay? Because it's like, damn, now I gotta really hear. You know what I mean? But anyway, so let's get into it with your reading. And let's see. He said something, but I didn't understand it. Haha. 9 of Cups. Oh, you just want to know what he said. Girl, let's see. With the 9 of Cups energy coming forth, let's see. He's not going to repeat it because he wants you to kind of be in your head about him. He likes when you kind of get crazy a little bit about him. You've noticed that about him as well. With 9 of Cups energy, he felt really happy, and it was something really beautiful that he did tell you. He wanted you to kind of feel like happy about it, but he didn't want to be too vulnerable, so he didn't repeat it, okay? But let's get a little bit more. And I accidentally almost told him I love him later on that night. I was like, are we doing the same thing? So let's see. Okay. So let's see. So first and foremost, you weren't paying attention, even though Spirit's giving you a nudge. You weren't paying attention the way that you really should have been. Okay. Now, 9 of Cups energy is coming up again. I shuffle these damn cards. Okay. And then he goes, and then I didn't repeat it. Oh, well. No, I be, guys, I'm assertive. After the 5th year, I'm just like, I love you, kid. You know? Let's get to the next one. But it's hard. I don't really normally, you know. Anyway, 7 of Swords energy. I don't normally like tell him that, you know. Anyway, 7 of Swords energy coming forth in the reversal. He's being sly and sneaky about it, and he actually wasn't too sneaky about it. I do feel like he said, do you know why that's why I love you? And he softly kind of like reversed out of that. Okay, 6 of Swords energy. He wants to go on a little mini getaway and treat you to something special as well. With the Queen of Wands energy coming forth in the upright, this is also you manifesting, and it's happening really fast. And it's something that's possibly going to be taking place during Aries season for you, which is April, right? Well, it's not like later end of March towards April is Aries season. After Pisces, right? King of Wands energy coming forth. He got a message intuitively that it was the right time to kind of like tell you. But he backtracked. And even though you felt it and you knew it, because look at that. With the 9 of Wands energy, he's still keeping it to himself because he feels like maybe he should wait a little longer. Now, underneath the 7 of Swords energy, you have the Ace of Wands. I want you to know that it's not just about sex for him, but I want you to know that he really does enjoy having sex with you. Okay? I feel like you do a great job. And I don't want to, like, you know, be weird or anything, but for some reason it's coming up with the Ace of Wands. Okay. Let's get into the 6 of Swords. 6 of Pentacles, 66 energy, nurturing, caring. And this is also family life oriented. Focus on wanting to build a family. I have a life path 6, wanting to give back to your family as well. You know, who else has a life path 6? Oh, Bray, yes, you're right after. You're right. Thank you for reminding me. You're going to be right after AB, okay? Got a little behind, but I'm listening, sorry. No, you're okay. With the 6 of Pentacles energy coming forth, you have 66 energy coming in, which is a life path number, okay? Which could be significant for you, but you may not be a life path 6. I don't know why I feel like you're a different life path, but let's see. Like, I'm meant to be of service to others, okay? So, Life Path 6. I cried about it originally because I was like, why'd you make me a slave? And then I was like, no, I'm not a slave. Anyway, let's get into 66. 66 angel number meaning. So this isn't the mark of the beast. It's not 666. It's just 666. A message about the importance of love, compassion, harmony, and balance in all aspects of your life, especially within your home and family. Wow. It's a reminder to nurture your relationships with kindness and understanding while maintaining a positive and supportive environment. Unconditional love represents the power of deep unconditional love to overcome challenges and promote harmony. He also feels like you guys have conquered like a major battle between the both of you guys, especially when you're having that little rough patch. Focuses on the significance of your family unit and creating a balanced, loving atmosphere within your home. Encourages you to show compassion and be of service to those around you. A reminder to nurture your spiritual life and align your actions with your higher purpose. An alert to pay attention to all aspects of your life. Remember I told you it's because you weren't paying attention. And it's funny how it says it right here. An alert to pay attention to all aspects of your life and ensure a healthy balance, Libra rising, between material and spiritual pursuits. Okay. 6 of Pentacles, though, is about sharing information with you and wanting to move forward quickly from that. So he did share information with you, but you weren't quick enough. But you already know it because you manifested it to yourself. So that's interesting. With the Ace of Swords, so you wanted some form of love confession from him, something really genuine. And it wasn't enough. This one wasn't enough, but it will be. So what I want you to start doing is I want you to start just like contemplating, like, how would it feel like if he gave you that love confession? How would that feel like? Would you feel at peace? Because whenever they talk about manifesting and whenever people talk about law of attraction, it's all about obtaining the feeling, bringing that feeling of the future to the present moment. Like when you're manifesting a car or something like that, you feel the frequency underneath your hands. Okay, you picture yourself driving. You picture yourself starting the car that you actually want. You know what I mean? And stuff like that, okay? Like you visualize it into existence and then you take one action to make that come into reality. Now, if the energy has accumulated enough, it will come towards you. You know what I mean? But if it hasn't, it'll come in bits and pieces, little by little, breadcrumbing you. And then you're also getting the Two of Wands. He felt super connected to you in that moment. He also visualized you into existence. I want you to know that because we just went into visualizing. The Two of Wands is about visualization. It's also about planning, which is visualization. 8 of Cups energy coming forth in the reversal. He also knows that he kind of left you not fulfilled, but he's going to come right back to this moment. And he will repeat himself when the time is right. The Knight of Wands energy, he was also filled with a lot of passion and he didn't want to just say something blatantly just filled with passion. He wanted to be really level-headed and be all right. But I also do feel like maybe there was a hindrance of like giving in a little bit too quickly to you and giving in a little bit too quickly to what you want as well. And he wanted to be in control of his emotions a little bit more with the Emperor card coming forth. And he also wants to be in control of the connection a little bit more as well. I'm getting carnival energy. He may end up inviting you to a carnival or a fair of something. I'm looking at the crown of the Emperor. And I'm getting that, not Ferris wheel. What is it called? Carousel. I love it. I love carousels. I go on carousels all the time. But whenever I'm at a carnival. But carousels. The one machine that I don't like at the carnival is the one where they make you feel like you're in space. And you get attached to the fucking wall and everybody falls down and shit. I don't like that. I don't think that's fun. I don't think it's fun, okay? I came out and hyperventilated. But anyway, 5 of Cups energy in the reverse. I don't know, I'm getting like amusement park themes, wanting to do adventures, wanting to do different things with you, which makes me want to get into the adventure deck a little bit with the 5 of Cups coming up in the reversal. This is also things that you thought you lost out on in the connection prior. Like I said, he's coming right back around. And I do feel like he's going to end up wanting to fulfill those desires and also wanting to be a lot more connective with you. But he was feeling soulmate energy with the Two of Cups energy coming forth in the upright. I know a lot of people don't think that men can feel soulmating energy, but they do. Men feel a lot of things, okay? I feel like it's insensitive to think of us that they don't feel certain things, okay? But with the Two of Cups energy coming forth, I do feel like he feels really connected to you in a soulmate level, to where he's going to make more initiative to make that happen, and he's going to be a little bit more verbal about it, little by little. So pay attention when he whispers. Pay attention when he says things under his breath. One more, you have the Tower card, because he's going to shock you again. And also pay attention to the way that he hugs you as well, okay? With the Two of Cups energy coming forth, there's something about really liking your essence. But let's get into it with a channeled message deck for you. And let's see. So I'm going to give you a couple different options. I'm going to give you the switch deck. I'm also going to give you the adventure deck. And incoming text. All colorful. Hold on, let me. I try to break it up and it's still purple. Isn't that fucking hilarious? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So, anyway, see what happens with this one. No, okay. Oh, well, it didn't make it easier at all, but there you go. So the switch deck, adventure, or incoming text. I know AB, her reading's delayed a little bit, so once she tells me that option, I'm gonna go right into it. She let me know that it's delayed a little bit. And then right after AB, we're gonna get into Bree's read as well. Hey Bree, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Hold on, just waiting, guys. She's a little bit behind because she got a little behind, so I think she rewinded or it was delayed or something. She let me know in the chat, so. Dang, girl, how far behind are you? I'm sorry. Like, damn, it's okay. It's all right. I'm just watching the stream. Guys, so I'm going to encompass you in my birthday. I'm going to live stream. I'm just going to do a little small, little taco night. And I'm making cupcakes. So I'm doing that for my birthday. Because I can't do anything super crazy because even though I wanted to, I couldn't because I have taxes, guys. And I like to be a legitimate business. I enjoy it. So I got that to worry about, some stuff like that. So I can't go all out for my birthday. But it's still good, you know?
I have a feeling you might want to choose the adventure one, but let's just see. Hey, I just got to the pile selection. I got behind. You're good. You're fine. Oh, you waited for me. Of course. You wait for me. Adventure, you're so sweet for waiting. It's hilarious because I literally felt like you were going to pick adventure, and then you messaged that you were choosing and that you were behind, and then you said adventure, and you're not even at the point where I said adventure yet, but you're gonna get there soon. But let's get into adventure for you, and let's see what kind of adventures are coming up between the both of you. Okay, what adventures are coming up between the both of you? Ha ha ha. Ha! Europe. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna do something fun. And you're probably like, where in Europe though? Let's see. Okay, hold on. I just heard UK and connection. So, UK could be dominant and you taking trains to visit other countries, okay, within that region. And it's almost like you're gonna be, I'm seeing France, it's almost like you're gonna be doing a little bit of a European tour together, okay? And that's in the future. And I do feel like that's something that he wants to do is a trip with you. But let's get into the next one. The place you're about to visit is highly connected to your past life. You are meant to visit this place in order to realign yourself on your life's path. Deep changes will occur on this trip internally. Love, future you. Now let's get another one here. Asia. Okay, for some reason I'm getting Japan energy, so you may end up going to different places together, okay, and traveling together. This is something that you have manifested for yourself. You wanted a traveling partner. You wanted somebody to travel with. You wanted somebody to go on these adventures with. You're totally fine going on these amazing, beautiful adventures by yourself. But if you can manifest your reality, if you can co-create your reality, you would like to do something a little bit different. And that's okay too. Sometimes you don't want to play Super Smash Mario Brothers, you know? A vacation with your children is what you need. You need a reminder as to why you work as hard as you do. Love, future you. You may end up getting pregnant on vacation. A wild adventure and spontaneous road trip is calling your name. You will not be prepared for the amount of fun you will be having. Love, future you. Another one. A phone call has taken you on a journey. What you encounter when you get there is unexpected, yet something you can perfectly handle. Love, spirit. I don't know why I feel like that's not an adventure notation. I feel like that's more of, I mean, it is. It's an adventure, getting a random message, random call, you're going on an adventure. But for some reason, I feel like that is a notation for you in particular, that your person's going to end up calling you. You guys are going to end up meeting up, and you guys are going to have an unexpected time, and it's going to be very favorable, okay? You may end up finding out some things about your person, maybe some things that they've been hiding from you, but it's not anything that you can't handle as well coming forth, okay? I know I want to get into this one. Get ready to set sail. A beautiful cruise ship with amazing views, great view, and fun all day in the sun. Enjoy. You've earned this. Love, future you. You guys are going to go on multiple adventures. It's not something that's going to be happening back to back. It's not something that's going to be happening in one streamline. But you guys are going to have these little adventures together. And I feel like your first one together may just be Europe, okay? But let's get into the next one. Get ready to ride a camel. You obtain excellent pictures. You will feel so free. Love, future you. So whether you ride a camel or not, you could be just doing something really different and posting about it. And he could be there when it happens. Elegant date wear, meeting, and dining with the person of your truest desire. This is screaming UK to me. The food is amazing, and the conversation has never been so intriguing than now. People are staring in amazement. Love future you as well coming forth. All right. But that is what I'm getting for you. I hope that you enjoyed this reading, love. I'm going to go ahead and dive into Bree's reading. I know that you're a little bit behind, you're a little bit delayed, but not to worry. I already, already filmed that one, so it's okay. And yeah, if you have any other questions or anything like that, feel free to reach out to me. Your channeled message is going to be delivered, within the hour after live stream's complete. AV said, thank you. You're welcome, love. So let's get into Bree's question. That'll be the final question. And let's see, what does Bree want to know? Let's see here. Square. Sorry, I gotta read it again. My tablet went to sleep, guys. So, gotta, And yes, I have 2 apps for calculators because sometimes I get confused with the colors, guys. Because it matches the square appointments. I don't want... So whenever I'm trying to calculate stuff, I'll open up square appointments. Anyway, that's what you guys just saw. Anyway. Let's get into it with Bree's read. Okay. So you just want general insight, right? Let me know whenever you're ready. He has been talking about London. Oh, well, that explains it. Why, I went straight to the UK. Adventure, you're so sweet for waiting. Oh, of course. Sorry, I'm just reading back your messages. All right, Bree, feel free to hop on. I'm just going to get some, because this is general insight, and I think I'm going to do the life cards for you. I'm going to message her, too. Let me see if I can text her on here real quick. She might be Hey, don't forget about me. She's so cute. I love her. Hey, love. Exclamation mark. It is your turn. Guys, whenever I send emojis, they are from my heart. Anyway. Put a lot of effort into picking out the perfect emoji for that sentence. Anyway. Let me get the life cards out for Bree, though, because I feel like you have some new shifts and changes happening. I messaged her. I'm just waiting for Bree. Marie J. That's hilarious, because my middle name is Marie. And my first name starts with the initial J. So that's funny. I'm not taking any free questions, but as I'm waiting for Bree, I guess I'll just do one single free card pull for you. Okay, so feel free to post your question. Just giving her a second, she may have gotten busy. Will A and I progress into a committed relationship? Okay, well, Marie J and A progress into a committed relationship. I feel like this person has been covering up their feelings for you for a really long time. They may wish to move in or transition with you as well, with the 6 of Swords energy coming up. Both you guys you may have went through a lot or have gone through the ringer within this connection. If not, you will eventually. With the 8 of Wands energy coming forth, I feel like this is somebody who wants to communicate that with you, and it could be something happening fast. The next card you're receiving is the Knight of Cups energy. So I do feel like this person is going to want a committed relationship with you. But I want you to know that they have a lot of heavy karma here. Yes, you're right. I do feel he is hiding it. Yeah. But with this energy, this is a lot of negative karma, okay, that you guys are going to have to work through,
all right? But little by little, you'll be able to break through those barriers. Now, he's going to breadcrumb you along the way, and it'll be really sexual focused for a lot of the time. But I feel like the both of you guys are going to get into a committed relationship, okay? But there's that for you. All right, so I'm just waiting for Bree. I already know what cards I'm going to use for her, too. It's going to be an interesting one for a general read. You're welcome, Marie. Hi, Vivi. I just did my last free question. I'm waiting on one more paid read that I'm going to hop off, okay? Feel free to hit the notification bell to know whenever I go live, because I am offering a lot more free questions for people, okay? I wish he could just talk to me and confess. Write about it and pray about it. Bree. Rita. And people are like, oh no, light this candle, do this pentagram, do this, do that. No, I want somebody who to want to love me. Okay? You should want the same thing. Sure, have a nice day then. You too. Have a nice day. All right, Bree. So let's get into your reading, Bree. General insight. First card coming up at the bottom, you have the Sun card. For Bree. With the Sun card energy coming forth, first and foremost, you're going to clear up a lot of negative energy. I just see you going like this. Like, I'm done with that. I'm done with that. That's cleaned. I'm throwing that out. That's done. Like that kind of vibe with the Sun card energy coming in, okay? But with the Sun card energy coming in, this is almost like you are literally letting the light through your windows to where it's illuminating the space. It no longer has those dark corners, okay? And even those dark corners are fully illuminated, like that kind of energy, okay? And I also do feel like something is going to become really clear for you. Now, this is just an overall general energy pool, but I'm going to get into the main spread now, and we're also going to get into some life cards for you, okay? Must be lagging behind. Go ahead, I'm listening. Okay. Sorry, Brie, I'm just getting your messages now. Let's get into it. There's also something that you had a really hard time of letting go of, that you were taking hella responsibilities for, whether it be relationships, certain connections, certain family members, certain work responsibilities. It's like it's really weighing on you, and I feel like you're going to be able to break free from that with the Sun card energy coming forth. But let's get into your main spread here. Let's see what's coming up. Just general insight. Does she need to know at this time? Two of Cups. What you need to know at this time is there is somebody who is deeply in love with you, okay? And could be expressing that to you pretty soon. With the Nine of Cups energy coming forth in the upright position, this is also about a wish being granted and finding some kind of personal emotional fulfillment. And that personal emotional fulfillment is going to tread into your love life and your family life. This is a very positive reading, girl. You're receiving the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Cups side by side next to the fucking Two of Cups. That's beautiful energy. That's somebody who wants to be with you in a committed relationship and actually create a family, but not to the extent of, I want to get married, I want to do that. This is somebody who's like, I'm just ready. Now, the Knight of Pentacles energy coming forth in the upright position, I do feel like this person took a long time to come to this conclusion. And they might even be a little bit kind of like, I wouldn't say sad, but almost like frustrated with themselves for not knowing this sooner about you, or for not coming to this conclusion about their feelings about you, or for doubting so deeply about your intentions. Like, it's almost like that, but it's almost like they're not going to be super verbal about it. They're just going to do extra shit for you or do extra stuff. You know, I found out that vegan gelatin is made out of cattle. Anyway, with the Knight of Pentacles energy coming forth, and I'm just saying that because the cattle's in the back, and I've never noticed that before until now. Remember, this is the after tarot, so there's some added attributes to this deck. Now, you're also getting the Four of Swords in reversal, and for some reason I'm really being hyper-focused to this corner image. And it looks like a mother talking to her kid, or it could be somebody on a knee proposing or wanting to compromise in the background here. As you see, I love mosaic art. So this mosaic art is really pretty. But with this energy coming forth, okay, and I'm also seeing, this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing the glass half full instead of half empty. I'm also seeing a fucked up shark right here for some reason. Okay. I know my nails are horrible. I gotta get them done. Guys, bear with me. I know I'm zooming up and it's crazy. Let me just use my knuckle. Hopefully it's not ashy, because that would be worse. Okay, it's not. Okay. So you have 3. I guess it's like a 3 big tooth fucking shark, but it almost seems like a kid drew it. I don't know, I'm getting like kid energy as well. This person could want to have kids with you. Also, I do feel like this person may really like when you wear certain things in your hair. So let's just say if you get braids or something like that, and you know, like braids, like they have those really nice beads. You know what I'm talking about? This person has an affinity for that, likes the sound of them too. I don't know why I'm getting that energy. Underneath the 2 of Cups, you have the 9 of Wands. Double 99 energy in 2 different formats. A closure of feeling at a disconnect between you and your partner and feeling a little bit more connected to them, okay, is coming forth, and getting a little bit more reassurance after not being able to trust them for such a long time. Now, underneath the 9 of Cups energy, you have the Star card. The Star card energy coming up right underneath that 9 of Cups does signify that you are going to get a wish granted. Now, as far as what wish, I feel like it's going to be multiple. I feel like it's not only going to be in your love life, even though that's really dominant right here. It's also going to have a little bit of a financial turnaround for you, with the Knight of Pentacles being there as well. Now, let's get into the next one. You have the 10 of Swords. So a big transitional shift and change is happening within your reality with the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Swords. Okay? Now, another, that you're receiving 2 different angel numbers. You're receiving 99, and you're also receiving 1010. Underneath the Knight of Pentacles, you're getting the Queen of Wands. Something that you've been wanting to manifest for a long time, and it does have something to do with your business. I don't know why I wanted to say business. With your, with your business life, your career life. I don't know why I wanted to say business so bad. I keep wanting to say business. You could be wanting to invest in business or create a business or do something to where you become a form of like an entrepreneur or hyper independent on your own income. I know I'm getting that. So independent contracting. Maybe you get a job that's a little more flexible to where you can control your schedule. I don't know. I'm just getting like you're going to be receiving a little more power when it comes to your work-life schedule and what you are wanting to do as well. But let's get into one underneath the 4 of Swords. You have the Hangman coming up in the reversal. And I don't know why I feel like when you see black cats, it's lucky. But for other people, it's like bad luck. I don't know why I'm getting that energy. That could mean something to you. But for some reason, I'm getting like when you see black cats, it's like good luck for you. I don't know. I'm just getting that vibe. It almost seems like, it's almost like your enemy is the one who's going to be getting like the backlash. I don't know, even though it may seem like something negative happening to you, I don't know why I'm getting that vibe from this, but you want a general insight, and that's what's coming through, okay? I do feel like sometimes you have an affinity to see like certain black cats that, and they're not like bad luck to you. Like they actually bring you like good luck. I'm just getting this vibe. Now, I also feel like there has been something that somebody's been holding out from like telling you or confessing to you that they're going to be confessing and telling you because now is the right time. It could be happening within 4 weeks with the 4 of Wands and the 4 of Swords. So you're receiving 3 different angel numbers. You're receiving 66. I'm sorry, not 66. You're receiving 99. You're receiving 1010. And you're receiving 44. Okay? So 3 different angel numbers. And we're going to get into that now. Let me just talk to my tablet. Angel number 99. In numerology, the angel number 99 is a sign of personal growth, change, and connection with the universe. It can appear when you're going through a major life change or decision. Change is a really strong indicator of 99. It can mean that you're about to make a significant change in your life. Personal growth, the number 99 can encourage you to develop and prosper. Emphasis on prosper. Maybe this is something that you've been really working towards and battling through for a while and waiting for that opportunity to arise in regards to like your career or business or money life. Spiritual purpose, the number 99 can be a reminder to align with your spiritual purpose. It is also a signifier of healthy relationships. So maybe what used to be kind of like toxic and shit like that, maybe there's somebody who's actually wanting to change on their own, okay? The number 99 can encourage you to cultivate healthy relationships and let go of those that hinder your growth. So you may also be disconnecting from people who like literally are not worthy of your energy anymore, okay? But let's get into the 1010. Angel number 1010 meaning.
It's a period of significant personal growth. So you're getting a lot of personal growth messages. You're getting a lot of like embracing change is also another one, but let's get into it a little bit more. It signifies a period of significant personal growth, spiritual awakening, and new beginnings, encouraging you to embrace positive changes, trust your intuition, and manifest your desires by aligning with your life purpose. With the support of the universe, it's a sign that you are on the right path to achieving your goals and unlocking your full potential. So you are about to get into a new, well, you're about to step, damn. You're about to lift your leg up to the first stepping stone to the next phase that you're about to reach into, that's treading into the next 5-year mark, is what I'm feeling. Okay? Now, positive mindset. Maintain a positive outlook and focus on your intentions as you manifest your desires. Divine support. The presence of the number 0 signifies the universe is supporting you and guiding you on your journey. It's also self-belief and empowerment. Trust your abilities and take action towards your goals. Reflect on your current situation. Consider where you are in life and what areas need focus or change. Set clear intentions. Use this as a time to define your goals and desires with clarity. Practice positive affirmations. Remind yourself of your power to create your reality. Develop your intuition. Pay attention to your inner guidance and gut feelings. And embrace change. Be open to new experiences and opportunities that come your way is also coming forth. Okay, so you're going to get a new opportunity presented to you. Maybe this has been something you've been working towards for a long time. And I also feel like with the Ten of Swords in reversal, underneath the Ten of Cups, it's like right when you thought that like literally you guys weren't going to get any better, nothing was going to change, there's not going to be any developmental process, then there's finally change and there's development. And it's going to throw you a little bit for a loop because you're like, damn, finally this is coming in. But it's also going to make you overthink about it because a part of you is going to be like, we're together now, but like, what next? I don't know why I'm getting that energy. But let's get into it with, did I get 10-10? Got 10-10. What am I missing? 44. 4 swords and the 4 of wands. 44, angel number meaning. Now, this is a message of stability, strength, and building a strong foundation in your life. Whoop, 4 of wands. Encouraging you to stay focused on your goals, practice self-discipline, and maintain a grounded approach to achieve success. It essentially represents the importance of hard work and dedication. Remember I told you like you've been working really hard towards this and it finally comes in? Well, this is confirmation of that as well, that your hard work and dedication to manifest your dreams and aspirations are actually paying off. Now, this coming forth is stability and grounding. The primary meaning of 44 is to establish a strong base in all areas of your life, whether it be relationships, career, or personal growth. Hard work and dedication are also associated with this number. This number encourages you to put in the necessary effort and remain committed to your goals, so consistency is key. Positive manifestation. By focusing on your intentions and taking practical steps, you can manifest your desired outcome. So like I said, by visualizing, that you're in that, let's say you're trying to run a race or whatever, you're visualizing it when you're at the gym, and the action that you're taking is you're on the treadmill, you're training, you're working your body, but in your mindset, you're already there, you're already at the finish line, you're training your mind, you're preparing yourself to win the race, right? Now, inner strength and resilience. Seeing 44 signifies that you have the inner strength to overcome challenges and stay positive. All right, and you also have divine support. Now, I personally, whenever I see the number 44 or 444, I consider as divine protection from something that you should not have been messing around with, or there was something that needs to be protected. Like you could be in a certain situation that you're not supposed to be really doing, but you're divinely protected in that situation. Like, I don't know why I'm getting that. This number is considered a reassuring message from your angels that they are supporting you on your journey as well, okay? But that is what I'm getting for the angel numbers. But let's get into your life cards that you're receiving. And then you'll receive your mini message just an hour after this live stream. I'm going to focus on everybody's messages and get them sent out to them. So let's get into it with the life message cards and see what's coming up for you. Scientist is coming up, and I'm also hearing the song The Scientist by Coldplay. Could be significant. Maybe you also could be inventing or creating something different, okay? Especially with crowdfund, your new small business venture, you could be doing that as well. Remember I told you that, like, I don't know why I kept wanting to say business, and that's coming out.
as a confirmation that you could be beginning your business or doing something that's a little bit more hyper independent or commission based focused. Build an in-ground pool with a water slide is also coming forth. A lot of blue frequency throughout this. I feel like a lot of calming and a lot of communication, okay, coming through. Fashion designer is also coming in. So again, creating something. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to create a fashion line or a merch line or something, even though it could be. You could end up doing that. But this could also be doing something creative, also amplifying your style, doing something different with your style is also coming forth. Now let's get a couple from the top. You win free tickets to a music festival. This could be that you end up going to a concert or something special or a special event, and there's 2 tickets. So I do feel like you're going to be going with somebody else in particular. Your pet gerbil, Steven, runs away. Be a guest on your coworker's live stream. And everybody laughs whenever that card comes out. Your pet gerbil, Steven, runs away. So that energy coming forth does signify that somebody that you thought was going to be really locked in and staying with you, all of a sudden is going to be playing this cat and mouse game with you, okay? Now, be a guest on your coworker's live stream. You could be participating in live streams, or you could be creating your own live stream or your own podcast or anything like that. I always encourage you guys. I encourage people all the time to make a podcast. I always do, just naturally I do. But I always encourage people just to really pursue what they want, and don't think that you can't tell me because I think I'm going to be like, that you think that I'm going to be like in competition or some shit with you. Like, no. I have had other psychics like on my YouTube channel and promoted their own business for them to get clientele as well. Like, I do not want that. There's enough business for everybody to go around. Like, there's only the matter of greed that comes into play whenever people think about that. They just automatically think, well, what if somebody becomes jealous, or what if somebody becomes greed, filled, or like whatever. Okay. Obviously, they don't think of it in that term, but it's in a way. Lightning strikes a hole in your roof. You're going to think of something that's really spontaneous and really, really good, okay? You're also going to get something spontaneous that's going to happen that's going to shake things up a little bit. And this could be a little bit of a love confession, or maybe even something that you posted going just a little bit viral to you, viral is such a broad term, People think, oh, in order to go viral, you have to have at least like 1 million. People can go viral with like 100K views, okay? People can go viral with like freaking just a 20K view video, and then all of a sudden they post one thing and it just pops the fuck off. Okay. Now, I also feel like if you're trying to market for something online, it's going to come back to you really well. I also feel like your birthday party is going to be really nice for whatever you're celebrating for this year as well. This is not something that you're expecting. I don't know if your birthday already even passed. I don't even know if it passed yet. Bree, what is your zodiac sign? Now, the next one that you're receiving is Ride the World's Fastest Roller Coaster is also coming forth. So this could be that you end up, especially with lightning strikes a hole in your roof, this could be that things are about to start happening like as a whirlwind. So like once you got past this kind of blockage of stagnancy and kind of like being in kind of like the same kind of routine all the time, it's almost like you're about to your whole world's about to kind of like shake up a little bit. And I feel like it's due to like a ruling or something that you're not expecting as well, that's going to be in favor of whatever you're trying to like build. Oh, you're a January Aquarius, so something is going to be, that's interesting, Brie, that you're a January Aquarius. That is interesting. Your great aunt leaves you her mansion. Now, this could also be having the house to yourself. This could also be renting out a space to vacation in. This could also be maybe going on a little bit of a house sitting journey, house sitting for somebody as well. As I say that, the next card coming out is house, cozy cottage, okay? You may end up moving or getting your new place, okay, as well with cozy cottage coming forth. But that's what I'm getting for you, Bree. I hope that you enjoyed that reading. I'm just going to wait for your response before I hop off. And I'll write your channeled message after the live stream's complete. Just give me about an hour. I'm looking to move in a few months. So that's where that's at, especially with so much housing and transitioning energy coming through. You're welcome, Bree. All right, so I hope everybody has a really great rest of your Thursday, and new content's going to be uploaded Monday. I tried to do like the Monday, Friday thing, but what happens, guys, is I'll sit down, do the pick a card reading, and then I'll do my private, like I'll get private clients requests for my specials and things like that, which I love. But, you know, so that's why I can't double post how I normally do. So I'm just offering a little bit more free insight on the channel and stuff like that, and not over, you know, whelming myself right now. But I hope you guys have a really good rest of your Thursday, and until next time, bye for now.